Oh, you know what? Let me.
So you're gonna have to do an intro this week because y'all made me do one last week.
I think that was the status quo. Yes.
It's your turn to be awkward.
Awkward intros are the best intros.
The difference is I'm going to be the one editing the supercut.
I know.
All right, I'm going to hit the magic button.
Hit the magic button.
All right, hi everybody. I'm your Dungeon Master John today, and we're the good guys. We're returning to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I think this is session number 5. Yep, that's what I titled the stream. And we're picking up where... All right, party. Y'all just... let me fix this visual here. Yeah, so you busted in this laboratory with a floating maniacal electric flame skull and a flesh golem who kind of yeeted you guys out of the door.
Nope.
That's right.
So that just happened.
I forgot that happened. Okay.
Yeah. So
I thought we opened the door, saw that they were in there, and we're just like, no?
Basically,
Did they do something to us?
Yeah, they did. Some people. I
Thunderbolt.
think there was somebody got singed with a thunder. I think it was a thunderball. No, it was the bolt. It was either.
It was Thunderbolt. It got me.
Okay. And then the door kind of slammed shut. So yeah, it was very much a nope moment. So once again, this room is, the floor is copper, and yeah, this floating skull is just shooting lightning at everything conductive in the room. You would have definitely observed that. Especially Gerald, with your science-ness, because you did a pretty good roll, I think, when you picked up the electricity accoutrement in the other room, which I'm going to scroll over to.
Yes, electricity. That's right.
The map.
Electricity. There was you guys did fight a bunch of ghouls, I believe. What?
Yeah, we kept stealing kills from Sarah.
Me.
Yeah, that was. That was Tiab playing. Oh, what's his name again?
Tiab's not here today.
Yeah. What's it?
Greyborn.
Greyborn. Okay, I took him off the screen, so I forgot his name almost immediately.
He's gonna zoop out of existence.
All right, so
Guys,
we're picking up there. Take it away.
I'll be back.
My people need me.
So that looks really interesting in there, but there are some things that look less than friendly. Does any one of you wouldn't mind taking care of those for me? For us?
Last I checked, I'm not electricity proof. You got any gadgets to help with that?
Well, I do believe that you are actually sort of at the bottom of the kill count at the moment, and I thought there might be something you want to fix.
Not.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
it's just been a dry spell. God.
Dry spell? Oh, right. Okay. Well, I suppose someone else could take care of it for you, but I sort of assumed that was.
Weren't we supposed to try to take a?
You can't see me glaring at you.
Actually, where's my sheet?
Right here.
Thank you. What is my? I forgot. What's my current elixir for the day?
Oh yeah, what is your elixir of the day? John, in the glimpse into the room that we saw, are the walls made of copper as well, or just the flooring?
Only the floor. It's kind of like, remember bumper cars?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like that.
Did the whole flooring look like it was electrified, or just capable of being electrified?
You would... Oh, man. Give me... It's not insight. I think you would make a nature check. Like science.
Sure.
Remember the door's humming too.
It'd be something intelligent, I would assume.
You could assume.
Nature would be 17.
Okay. So yeah, much like a bumper car. You guys been done that, right? Like at the theme parks, the amusement parks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's at the roof.
You would have seen electricity channeling from the ceiling through the flame skull and then spreading out and energizing the entire floor.
Okay. I know that's on the map there that I can see. Were there bits of wooden things scattered around the floor actually in there?
Yes.
Okay.
It's mostly just destroyed furniture. Like somebody threw a hissy fit. Possibly a flesh golem.
Resilience. Potion of resilience is what I have. Let's roll for it.
To Palpatine.
I guess I couldn't really ask like how close and sturdy, and do the pieces of furniture look sturdy enough that I could hop from furniture, wood piece to wood piece, and not touch the floor.
The nearest one is at least 10 feet away.
I forget what your long jump speed is.
It is not related to your movement speed. I think it is. It's based off of your athletics or dexterity score, I believe.
Are you saying this out loud?
Well, I got plenty of dex. I'm yeah. Part of this is yeah.
So one of the last thing that happened last session, I was like, oh, I prepped the wrong spells for this. Augustus is going to pop up like, I prepped a spell that's relevant. I prepped jump if you want it. It triples your jump distance.
That could work. Huh. Okay. There's the potential of...
Your local revenant Halleth is gonna probably drop a suggestion, like, I can sense the presence of one of my friends. We need to get through there, whether it's directly or if there's another route.
Well, I mean, there could be another route. There's plenty of routes around here.
I'm gonna need to take a rest soon. I don't have anything other than my might.
Although I do like where you're going with this long jump thing. That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, did we see another door in there when we peeked in? Like, is this a room that this is the only way in and out, or...
Well, you're invisible.
I know, that's why I was talking about in terms of, like, me jumping in.
You could poke your head back in.
Yes.
I do recall... Okay, there's some sort of an opening. There's two openings to this room. In the corner, you did see kind of what looked to be like a borne-out tunnel. There was another sort of opening at the south end of the room.
Okay.
You could long jump in, too. That'd be pretty cool. That's fine by me.
Well, group, I'm happy to go kill some things, but I also don't want to die.
Well, I assume that as well, but you never know.
So, we can potentially jump from bit to bit. Don't touch the ground. Jump from bit to bit. Try and kill them before they kill us.
Wise.
So you've got like 2 overturned tables, a smashed desk, and some pieces of chairs, and a cart. I don't know why, but I put a cart in there.
So, Doozy, are you a barrel through doors type?
Have you taken a long rest since we started?
No, we took
We
a
have
short
not.
rest.
I'm in need of a long rest. I have no more spells.
Yeah,
and I'm at
let's not.
health.
This is not a let's charge in now.
Right now, okay. Because I like this plan, but it's kind of like
Yeah, but I want to make this plan while we're thinking about the plan.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there's a bed a little bit down this hallway. We can go and camp out there.
That's right.
There did not seem to be a lot of, like, this was a super dusty area. Not a lot of people seem to be coming in and out, right? I mean, I remembering that right, John?
Yes.
Well, I can set an alarm on the wall so that no one will know. We'll know if someone comes in.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure no one's coming through. If someone comes through the lightning thing, they would kill us whether or not we knew they were there.
I'll put one there too.
Oh, can you put more than one?
Doesn't say I can.
Is it concentration?
No. Because it lasts for like 8 hours. You can't concentrate for 8 hours.
Yeah, that's...
You can probably still
it's
hear
used
this
for...
muffled laughter through the door, like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
All right, who wants to
Well,
take
that's
some?
cheery.
Like having
Who
loud
wants to take
neighbors.
some sleeping in the ghoul room
Sleeping in the ghoul room. Perfect.
with your ghoulies?
With your girl, frozen the ghoulies.
Thanks, Just Richard, for looking up jump.
Where's the?
Sleep
we don't have
with the
book. I need to look up the
girlies.
spell alarm. Oh, don't you have the thing that's got all the spells on your phone?
Yeah, but it'll take more time. I use it when I DM so that you guys can have the book.
Gotcha. Brief pause. She's gonna go get the book. I need to look up a spell. I think I can have more than one alarm up at once, but I just want to check.
Okay, and where are you thinking of resting?
In the ghoul room.
With all the barrels and that hammock.
Okay.
Unless I have other ideas.
So there's a pile of dead bodies, and
Looks
you're gonna
cheery and comfortable.
Oh, I mean, they're dead.
Alarm. No, it is not concentration.
Cool.
They
You cast as
stink.
many as alarm.
The
Can I cast spells as a
other.
ritual?
Yes, you can.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna take a long rest. So.
Actually, I'm not sure. I actually don't think you can. I don't think that's a. I don't know. I'd have to look up artificers.
Does the stink affect
Are
our rest, GM?
Give me just a second.
If it does, let's just push them on the other side of the door.
That's what I'm
Well, we
thinking.
can make a row of barrels. It would be at least a bit of protection if we just put them against the walls, unless there's ghouls in them.
Could we use the barrels and like barrel through, like make a stack of barrels
There is a bunch of
that holding it up?
Well,
And
we
then
could always
release it
open the
and
door and just push barrels
Um,
into the room to trigger the trap.
Doozy, could you make a
yes.
nature check based on your inquiry?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my new dice, brought to you by Dollar Store DM.
Well, there's a lot of crap in there. I'm a tinkerer. So
Yeah, we all got
That
those dice,
is
crap.
a 14.
It's a 14. Okay. And let's see, you're paladin, half orc, right?
Yep.
Okay. They stink like death. You might wonder if that smell might possibly spread throughout the dungeon.
Hmm.
Do the barrels look like they have a good seal? Like we stacked all the bodies in barrels and just closed it.
Put the jack back in the jack in the box.
Is that in the
Just
tent?
put those back where they came from. Just open, put it in,
Put
closed.
the thing back where it came from. Or so help me.
Or so help me.
Oh gosh.
And see.
So
Now
there's
what?
what, 6 of them?
Can we
Yeah.
check? Can we?
Okay, so who's stuffing the bodies back in primarily, and who's
Not
helping?
me.
I
I'll,
will.
I'm just gonna
Doozy and I'll stuff things because we're tall enough to reach it.
Okay,
back
So
to
I'm gonna have to do it.
I'll supervise. I'm watching carefully.
so I think it's a good idea. Doozy, make another. What do you think, Ashlyn? Nature or medicine to successfully
For what?
to put the toothpaste back in the tube?
I mean, throwing a body into a
I
barrel.
don't think it would take. I don't think it's a medicine or that sort of check. I think that'd be more like almost like an athletics check.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
How daintily can you shove this corpse back into the barrel that it came from?
And then you're
Yeah.
trying to seal them back up, right? So the smells in there. That's what I was thinking.
Really, you're just trying to squish it.
Yeah, let's go with sleight of hand with advantage, Victor.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I'll help you out with that.
Yeah, and the sleight of hand is for not so much putting them in the barrels. That's easy enough. It's sealing the barrels back up with whatever you have in your packs.
That is a 15. That advantage helped.
You're welcome. There's like a moment. I'm like, oh no, you're missing an arm. Hold on.
Oh.
There you go.
So
No. You have to put this leg first. Otherwise, it's not gonna fit.
that makes sense. Okay.
You carry out your gruesome task as
Playing.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sequester like 6 of these barrels in the corner of the room, away from the hammock.
Those are the dead body barrels?
Yeah. If everybody wants to go ahead and make a second, well, I guess let's do passive perception, I guess.
15.
14.
I mean, if we were taking a long
15.
rest, I'd take first watch.
Okay.
12. Well, we don't need to take watch because I'm going to set an alarm. That's the whole point.
Yes.
You're 15.
So,
the room smells noticeably fresher.
Yay!
And I imagine as they're like shoving bodies into barrels, like I'm just whistling to myself, casting like prestidigitation on the ground, like.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
in the background,
He's
just
cleaning up the blood.
Oh, even better. Okay. Yeah.
get in there.
Clean up,
That's
clean up, everybody do.
And the reason I'm
And
doing
there's-
this,
there's,
I did do some reading on. I guess there used to be more rules for dungeon delving, and it's kind of like being on a safari, but like inverted because you're underground. But like, you just as a party try to consider environmental things such as smells, sounds, that sort of stuff that would attract predators.
So anyway, Gerald is going to cast alarm on the doorway to the left, the one that we came through.
So that's in a different room over here. Okay.
Yes, it's within.
well, there's a hallway going down as well.
I can cast it multiple times.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
4 level 1 spells.
Oh, yeah.
It alerts me with anything within a mile, so it can be far away.
On the door.
Yes, as long as I will get a mental alert as long as I'm within a mile of the alarm location. So I'm going to set 1 on that door.
Bless you.
I need to make like a general purpose effect, so I'm just gonna put a charm on the door here.
And then so it takes a minute, and then after that I'm going to go over and I'm going to cast it again on the door to the room with the scary skull and the flesh golem, in case they decide to come and visit.
Okay. How long does this effect last?
8 hours.
Okay, enough for a long rest.
Yep.
Makes sense.
And then there's one pointing down, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, there's a hallway down
There's a hallway. I'm going to go down that hallway, just explore down it a little ways.
Anybody going with them?
Slowly.
Okay, so just for context.
I'll go with him.
So
He doesn't know I'm going with him. I'm just going with him.
this hallway goes down here. Curves. There's a door to the south. And there is a hallway to the east.
In that case, I'm going to back up, and that opening right there, I'm going to cast it there. So anything that comes through either the hallway or the door will trip it.
You're gonna
So
just
like a bit to the north.
cast it here.
No. Up.
Up. Oh, okay.
More the way we
Yeah.
right there.
Gotcha.
That way, anything coming from the hallway or through that door will trigger it.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else while you're here?
Can I?
Can I explore a little bit down the hallway?
To the east.
I'm going to tiptoe. I'm going to tiptoe very carefully down the hallway.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, I'm
see where
gonna
it
go with
goes.
him. Do we hear anything as we're going down the hallway?
Make a perception check.
I saw it on the screen.
10 plus. Hang on. I'm good at perception. Decent. 15.
16.
A faint crackle of electricity.
Okay, so bad things that way.
Oh, lovely.
You can,
I'm gonna
you
very,
can make
very
out the glint
stealthily-
of a copper floor.
Well, we found the other way in.
I believe that's the other way in. Right. Well, let's just tiptoe back.
Okay.
Deal with it tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can draw them out that way.
You don't specifically hear any noises coming from this door to the south with the
Cool.
That
roll.
is good. All right. So now that we're alarmed, and it will produce an audible alarm for 10 seconds if any of them are tripped. It'll like,
just
I'm
like
sorry,
that.
what's it like?
What?
That's he was pretty specific about that sound.
Maybe actually, if I can just make the alarm anything, maybe the alarm should just be Gerald's really impatient voice, like, "Hello, there's something coming. Wake up, you!" You're probably going to die.
Start running now. Yep. While they're off exploring real quick, I want to turn to Doozy. Like, I know it's kind of ironic coming from a wizard, but I don't put full faith in magic. What do you think about just stacking some of these extra barrels against like hallways or doors? Just some kind of really weak physical barrier, just in case.
Where do you think we should put it? Like by the electrical door, or?
Oh yeah, I need to go back to the map. We had a couple more barrels. Yeah, like 2 barrels against the door to the east, and like 2 barrels in the hallway immediately to our west. Just it won't be much, but like another half second will buy us in case something bypasses an alarm.
That sounds like a good idea. I'll take that on for a size, and I start pushing the barrels that direction.
So we're
I
gonna
imagine he's like grabbing a barrel and dragging it over. I'm
to
like
the east.
real easily. I'm like pushing one, like I'll get there.
to the east.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking 2 to the east, 2 to the
and
west.
to the west.
Oh, Gerald and Triss, could you? Well, you already get advantage, but could both of you make stealth checks with advantage for your tiptoeing down the hallway?
Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
I mean, Triss, you're probably it's sound.
Stealth check with advantage.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry. That was horrible. That wasn't that much better. That was terrible.
Even with advantage. Stealth?
Mm-hmm.
8.
Many numbers. 20 something.
So shiny.
Oh my gosh. So
It was 23.
Gerald tripped over a barrel.
and you rolled a 15. This is for the hallway down south. Okay. Yeah, you did stumble, tiptoeing through this hallway, probably like a rock or something that you just didn't anticipate being there.
As soon as he does, I'm going to just like pick him up.
You do hear
Kind of free.
from beyond this door to the south, you do hear some kind of like hissing, like
Hand up to his mouth, just like trying to stay as silent as possible.
you can barely make it out, but there's something on the other side of that door.
Okay.
Glad I put the alarm up.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take his finger and just go and point to the door because he can't see me if I do that. So I'm gonna...
You can try to jam the door. You could also use those barrels to brace the door too. Apparently, I think you can use not so much
as we come back
lockpicking
up.
tools. Oh, go ahead.
As we come back up and we see them putting barrels on the other doors, I'd like to direct them like, hey, there's a door down there, and I heard things.
Okay.
We should put some barrels on it.
I'm on it.
And you have one more barrel. Can I get who's moving? Who's doing the barrels? Is it you, Augustus, primarily, or?
It's me primarily.
I'm definitely trying my best to help.
Okay.
I would help with this one because
Whoever's in charge,
help
make a
Augustus because I
dexterity
can see him
check with
struggling.
advantage to not like make a lot of noise. Or I guess that'd be stealth.
I'll lead in terms of like because I've been down the hallway.
Mhm.
I'll be like, no, don't step there. That's the rock that he fell on.
Yeah. No,
With difficulty because you're still invisible.
I think it.
Did you want to dex?
Oh, that was
or-
real bad.
That is an 18.
in the 18 dex, or
18 dex? Yeah.
okay,
Dex or stealth are both 18.
okay, because it's
That was
you're trying to use the barrels to brace the door without making a lot of noise. So Okay.
17 stealth.
Clear out the thing.
Yeah.
So it keeps
that's
bumping
fair
into
enough.
the
Yeah,
dice.
you're able to do that. So this door is now considered braced. This door is now braced. The only one that's not braced is the one to the west.
shameless plug. My first roll by my dice from Dollar Store DM was really good. I have a terrible stealth score.
Shiny.
Woo! Everyone's got their custom dice. Lance rolled his die and it knocked mine out.
The chomper does have that ability. It just bowled through her dice.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to do a long rest successfully.
Thank God.
It does not appear that anything disturbed you. The alarms do not go off. You wake up 8 hours later in this still musty kind of dungeon.
Am I still invisible?
Yeah, the sword's still attached to you.
Yes, but am I? The important thing is, am I invisible?
Oh, it's been. Shoot, I have to go back and look that up. Thank you.
I would think no. It's 24 hours, right?
I
Maybe
have
in
it
the middle of the
right
day.
here.
Yeah.
I have to look up the effect that caused it. This will just take a moment.
Yeah, but it may be until your next long rest, because otherwise it's kind of difficult to judge time.
Oh, no, the effect was 1 hour?
Well,
Yeah, you're not invisible anymore.
Well, for the purposes
Oops.
of this dungeon, it was long rest.
Wake up and see you. Oh, look, you're back. Lovely.
oh,
Were you always this big?
oh, hi. You actually haven't seen me yet.
Yeah, I think I could wake up and be like, "Oh, intruder got past the alarm."
Oh, because I'm a dark elf. Like I'm like depending how racist you are.
Like, no, she's not that bad.
Inspiration dice for Grant.
What does that mean?
Down.
You get you have as inspiration. You have a D20 that you can use as like a free roll. So, like if you were worried you failed a roll or something.
It's like a free luck point.
Yeah,
Or free advantage.
I don't know
Or
what a
free
luck point
advantage.
is.
it's a way for the DM
basically-
to award. Specifically, I look for things like role play or just like what would you say? Like who the
Nice.
fuck are you?
They got past the barrels too. They're tricky.
Hey, thanks, Thirsty Wall
Very
6414 for the
dexterous.
subscription. Means a lot to us.
Sweet, cool.
We got a
Um,
subscriber.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna look down at my hand like, damn it, it's still here.
Oh, that's my homie
Yeah.
Brenton.
So you still, yeah. So you,
Rental bucks. Sorry.
oh no worries, that's cool. Yeah, you still have this cursed sword attached to your hand.
Oh, I do believe I might be able to help you with that.
Please, 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 please,
Um,
please, please.
I am going to
please.
cast
So
Lesser Restoration.
You're preparing spells. Is that because you took a long rest, right?
Do we have to? Yeah, so I have to re-prepare spells, right? So I would like to
Okay.
pick Lesser Restoration as one of them. I haven't picked the rest of them yet, but at least I'm picking
I
Lesser
have
Restoration.
to spell magic.
Okay. Oh, minor thing with like long rests too. You do have to wait. I think it's like 10 or 16 hours before you can actually get the benefits of a long rest back. So
Mhm.
basically, a day has now passed. You guys had to camp out in here.
Yeah. You can't take long rests multiple times a day.
Yeah. So just because
Oh,
I'm not implementing like heavy supply rules right now, but assumably you had a few days worth of food, so you've kind of
what
expended.
you're saying is like we can't kill these guys and be like, oh, let's take a long rest again.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
So I know
You have to have a gap
if
between.
you take a long rest, like as someone like a wizard, do I get to prep different spells, or just I keep the spells I had before to just refresh?
You can prep. Yeah, you can use that downtime to prep your spells. The thing I'm going to be looking out for in this dungeon is like if we get to the point where like 4 or 5 days have passed and you haven't really hit a point where you can hit supplies, that may become an issue.
Mhm.
Got it.
I don't want to be nitpicky, but just it's something I've got to impose on the party for a dungeon crawl.
Oh, entirely, especially since it's a dungeon crawl.
Yeah. I should send you guys the video, but there's some really useful info on what makes these different.
Mhm.
Cool.
Cool.
Then
I
yes,
have
I'm
always
going to
spells
prep
back.
this. Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm talking to myself.
Oh, I was going to say, in that case, yes, I can prep new spells. So I'm going to prep Dispel Magic. So if
Yeah. Do we want to dispel the sword magic, or do we want to Lesser Restorate it? Will Lesser Restoration work on it? What does Lesser Restoration say in this spell?
We can undo the effects of a curse. You can't remove the curse, but you can undo the effects of a curse, if I remember correctly.
Like, I should be able to at least just drop
You
it.
should be able to drop it. If someone else picks it up, it'll just latch onto them. But you should be able to
Can we
drop
throw it at the golem?
No, Lesser Restoration will not do anything in this case. You touch a creature and can end one disease or one condition affecting it. The conditions are blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Yeah, it might have to be a greater restoration. So dispel magic would work then.
Yes.
Oh, maybe it was Dispel Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we discussed that you can't uncurse the sword without a higher level spell, but you can,
You can
break the immediate issue, which by dispelling
Oh,
the
that's right.
magic.
Because I had Lesser Restoration.
Oh, that was
checked.
it. Because I think you tried it.
Yeah, I think I tried it and it didn't work. That's right. So wait, so Grant, you have... Oh, you're a wizard, right?
I'm a wizard.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you have third level spells. I was gonna say, I don't have any third level spells, which is why I don't have the spell magic.
You're a wizard, Larry.
You're a lizard, Mary.
I knew it.
So without the, I don't think there's like a roll there. So yeah,
Yeah, sorry, I'm not doing the Lesser Restoration.
he's gonna. So
Yeah,
who's
I'm
casting
looking
it
at the
then?
Spell Magic. It says any spell of third level or lower ends. Any spell of fourth or higher, I need to roll, and the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So, if I keep forgetting Ashland's character's name, still wants the sword down, I was like, all right, I can cast a spell magic if you want.
Please. I will kill things for you.
Let's double check.
I will.
Number 4.
I will cast Dispel Magic.
God.
And it says if I do need a roll, it's a D20 plus my spell ability. So I assume that means just my casting stat modifier.
Yeah, it'd be your intelligence modifier.
Give me a second here. What level is Dispel Magic?
Third.
It's a tier 3 spell.
What are the stats for
Yeah.
that
Okay.
sword?
So I'm gonna qualify that as a similar spell. The text says remove curse or a similar spell. Since they're both tier 3, I'll allow it. Cool. Yeah. So he says the magic words, and you kind of feel, Triss, as your hand kind of just unlocks for a second, and you're able to just drop the sword.
I just spend the next, 5 minutes massaging my hand like, oh, God.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. We're talking pre-arthritic.
Cramping. My entire, forearm is just cramping. Ow.
Really? Oh, sorry.
Ow.
Really
Thank
quietly
you.
to myself, like, I'm useful.
Hey, John.
You are
Yo.
useful.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Is there anything? So you said there's you can't take long rests every few minutes. Can you take short rests?
Yes.
Short
Yeah,
intervals.
because you have a finite number of hit die, and yeah, you're kicking your feet up for an hour.
So a short rest is an hour, right?
I think so.
Yes, a short
I think
rest is an hour.
It's so funny. We think that we are learning after 3 years, and then we just
Okay.
keep going down the rabbit hole.
I'm gonna take a rope trick.
Yeah, because we've never done.
This rope trick lasts for an hour and basically creates an extra dimensional portal that you can put 8 medium creatures in,
Excellent.
and you just sort of disappear from the plane of existence.
And you can
Yeah,
pull
so
it
there's
out
no
into the-
specific rules about short rests other than just hit die. So yep. Too bad we don't have a warlock in the party. Wink, wink.
Hang on, I have a plan.
The plan.
I've got a plan. Give me one sec. I've got to consult my book. I don't know if it'll work.
Is this about the electricity that we've been talking about?
The electricity, whatever the hell.
Electricity, yes, that.
Electricity.
Ethical city. Okay.
The ethical city, yes.
All right, we've got an electricity room.
Yeah.
Right, I have a solution.
Right, so here's the thing. Oh, actually, wait, I've got to do this. Nope, I've got to do that. I can't do it. I can have the same one. That. I can't have the same one twice. You know that. Which means I now have...
He's rolling his elixirs.
Right, lovely. It does that.
Elixirs.
Right, so I have a plan. I think it's a great idea. I'm sure it'll be helpful. I get to choose.
Does anybody else working on anything while he's figuring out his elixirs? Or just...
Yeah, while
Hey,
he's doing that, I'm gonna let the group know, like, all right, I prepped more useful spells. I prepped protection from energy today. If we want to go through that room,
Is
to
that...
the east.
Well, we found another way into the room too when we were looking down
Just throwing
south.
options out there.
Good idea.
Oh, that's amazing. Complete... Oh, it's resistant, not immune, though.
Right, I have
Yeah.
a plan though. What I can do is I can make you float.
I can float.
I can make you float, and then you won't touch the ground. And there's only a slight chance you might fall and die, but that's only if I get hit. So as long as I'm safe, you'll be fine.
I mean, can I float and move forward, or am I just stuck floating in a spot?
Well, you can swim, or I suppose, or push off things. There's lots of shit in that room.
Well, people can just
Use
push
Mage
you.
Hand while you're floating, and push you with Mage Hand.
Okay. So I'm gonna be just a whirling thing of swords that you're just gonna send through the room.
Push
I've
them
got-
into the enemy. Yes.
I've got something that you should try. I've been working on this, and this one I think this one worked pretty.
Is this a spell,
decently.
levitate?
I don't believe... Yeah, it's levitate.
Okay.
So anyway, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Right. So I've been working on this thing, and this one should work. And I'm going to pull out a bottle of a small sort of glowing, like silvery bluish potion that kind of pulses a little bit. Right. So this one is unique, and basically what it does is it's, you're good at stabbing things and killing things, and this is what hopefully just make that a little better. It'll take average normal you that's just you,
Watch it.
and it'll hopefully make you better for a small period of time, a few minutes. But that way you can go in floating and swirling with your swords, and be more efficient and hopefully not die.
Okay, what exactly does it do?
So this is boldness. The drinker can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll or saving throw they make for the next minute.
It's bless.
Ooh.
Basically, yeah, it's like bless.
Cool.
So I haven't tested it fully yet. I used it once on a dog, and he didn't die, and he was a really good boy for a minute, and he was able to jump really high and do some other great stuff. So I think it worked well. There is a slight chance that it might be toxic, but I don't think so, because again, I did only test it on dogs, and I don't know about your physiology, how different it is, but it should be fine.
Well, I feel like now with this, I feel like I have to do not dissect me if I die. Everyone has heard me say this. I do not consent to this.
No, that's not fair. If you die, then I have to figure out why you died.
Doozy, do not let him cut me open.
Okay. I was about to ask what dissect was, but now I know. I won't let him do that.
Dissect?
I
Yes.
promise.
Thank you. Even if he says it is for science.
It's for posterity.
Wait. What if it helps with the electricity?
I want to turn to Doozy, and I'm gonna make a persuasion roll. Like, think about it. If I'm able to, if she dies, and I'm able to find out why, I may be able to come up with something clever that will allow you to not die from the same thing. What could benefit?
What makes you think I will take the same thing?
Useful.
See.
I guess it's
One
going to be like
person
a
dies.
Alright, I also have another
roll
idea.
before realizing, no, I shouldn't give approval of this.
What's your idea, Triss?
I have an idea for a grand entrance, just to like kind of knock shit out of the way and get stuff on the floor so people can jump onto shit and all that.
What if we use
can
the
set up a
barrels?
You have 3
pile.
barrels.
Yeah, let's make a pile of barrels at the end of the hallway, facing the doorway. Very precarious. and then when we open the doorway really fast, release the barrels so they go flying into the room, and maybe they'll run into a flesh golem and knock it prone or something. At the very least, he may get pinned by a bunch of ghouls.
Because
We
they
should
are
use the ghoul barrels.
copper, right?
Oh, you want to use the ghoul barrels?
No. I would use the ghoul barrels because
Oh.
they're not filled with copper. Because they're filled with flesh, which we can use to step on.
I'm imagining Treebeard saying,
You just go
"Release the barrels."
Entirely.
straight.
Entirely.
Okay, I have stacked 6 barrels on the screen.
How nice.
How do we like this idea? And
I
then
have no
once the
other
barrels are
idea.
in, you guys shove me in floating. Okay, I'm going to tie a rope around me so that if I'm going the wrong way, just kind of pull me and redirect me towards something.
So just wait for you to give me the rope and just I'm gonna like look at me and then look at you. It's like, do you think this is wise? And I'm just gonna hand the rope up to Doozy.
So
Got
to be, so the levitate, Lance, you can change her altitude, but otherwise she has to physically touch something
Yes.
to move. Okay. So you're gonna have a
yeah,
rope
she has
attached to her.
she can't move on her own.
You're gonna
So
have a,
we're gonna push her into the room. She's gonna stop on a wall or whatever, but it means she won't be touching the floor. And there's stuff in there to kick off of or push off of.
So I have no ranged... Oh, no, I have a bow. Because it's part of my starting stuff.
Well, just push towards a golem.
Yeah, so I do have a... Rangers can start with a short bow, I think.
so
Alright, let me just...
this room is gonna
check
be,
that.
the ceiling is gonna be about 40 feet tall. I don't think you're gonna just continue completely across the room. I think you will stop at some point due to air resistance.
Yeah. I have a longbow.
But it's
So
pretty
I
funny
do
that
have-
she's just gonna be like this. I'm a blender.
Yeah, so I'll be a blender on my way in, and then I'll start shooting at things.
And we can pull you with the rope, into something or whatever. Because I was just gonna put you like 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Just enough so you're not touching the copper electrified floor.
Yeah, so anything that's sticking up off the floor that's
Yeah,
wood,
like
I
a
can
table
push
or
off.
whatever you can push off of.
Yeah.
Or you
I'm
can just
just
stand
floating.
on or jump from table to table.
Oh man, I wish we were on the ceiling so that I could just Mission Impossible Triss around.
Yeah. Or anyone have a really long stick, like a gondola stick?
I don't want to give you
Push
guys.
off.
I know. I don't want to give you guys too many ideas, but like I'm picturing like, you've seen like those guys that stand on logs when they're like the river. They it's called log jamming or something.
Mm. Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Or what?
Yeah, is there a large stick anywhere in this room? Like a wooden pole or something?
In this room,
Uh-huh.
don't think so.
In the room we're in.
Well, in like the area that inside the area we alarmed,
That's a
or
better
like, can
question.
I take a like leg off, like a plank off of one of the wooden tables or something?
Okay, so you've got these.
I can visit the
No
whole
longer these 6 flesh barrels. I'm gonna just get rid of those because those are stacked. There's a hammock. There's a sword. There are these tables in the first room.
How big are the tables? They look like they're close to 10 feet long, right? Because you said the squares are 10 feet.
They're a little under 10, but yeah, they're close. You would.
Right. Well, I'm going to, since I have proficiency with tinkering tools and can construct things, I'm going to go and deconstruct the table and just separate one of the top.
What
Planks.
kind of
So actually, that's a bad idea. 'cause
what
I
kind of
need
pack
both
do you
hands to
have?
shoot it.
like? How are you going
Oh, I mean, you can
to?
come in and use it to drop it. Drop it.
I mean, tie a long piece of board to her foot so she can push against the ground with her foot.
Okay, so you guys would need
Oh,
to.
there we go. Yeah, like maybe just tie it to one leg and
Listen.
use it as like a to kind of
A
kick
really
yourself
long
along.
stilt.
You're going to
Yeah,
need
that's
at
the
least 2 of these
Take
planks
2
to make a
on
10-foot
stilts.
long stick, and you're also going to need to use something out of whatever packs you guys have. Hopefully, you picked dungeon, packs. Like I don't know if
I'm
anybody
going
has.
to take the hammock and I'm going to turn the hammock into strips and use it as basically rope.
Okay, now we're talking. And I'm gonna probably ask for sleight of hand to attach 2 of these planks together. to get
I have
your.
advantage on anything that requires tinkering abilities.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
You're crafting a 10-foot pole based on materials you've kind of found, and good for
Yes.
Nat 20. Hey.
With the top.
With the chonker.
nice. Okay,
Hey.
you now have. I'm gonna call it a good healthy 10-foot pole. It's probably 12 feet long.
This is a hilarious plan that's going to work terribly, but I'm so here for it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's brilliant, and it's going to work exactly as we planned.
At the very least, I have a ranged weapon.
Nat 20.
And I'm not going to be electrocuted by the floor.
Oh my lord.
Just to refresh from last time, it can only zap you if you touch the ground, or was it channeled through the flaming skull?
It was channeled
I mean,
from the ceiling through the flaming skull to the ground, right?
Yes, but he cast a thing that hit us.
Got it.
So
Yeah.
I still have the potential. So I can't be the only one in there.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't neutralize him, but the copper electrified floor, it does neutralize.
I mean, do you still want protection from electricity? Or protection from energy, electricity? Whoever's going in
that'd be great.
first.
I'm going in first.
Yeah, I am happy to cast it on you.
Please.
And resistance in D&D means take half damage from that thing and just
Yes.
Correct.
go.
Yes.
Mhm.
So anything you guys can give me to keep me alive, and then you guys can like do shit from back here.
Mhm.
Doozy, I don't know if you have long rangey things.
I'm
Oh,
checking my
gosh.
spells.
I've got something else. I've got this one. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out another little vial. This was yesterday's vial because I never used it.
Does it still exist
Yes.
the next day?
Yeah, it'll just disappear.
Oh.
No, I looked it up. Unless the whole Reddit feed was wrong. Do you not believe me?
No, I do. I'm just checking something else.
Anyways, like, right, this one now. This one's sort of like a dark brownish liquid. Now this one is supposed to be, well, the idea is it's sort of, it's like a, it's not a lotion, so to speak, because you do drink it, but, you know, I mean, well, basically what it does is it makes your skin a bit stiff and a bit, not like stiff like you can't bend it, but a bit more non-permeable. So it makes you a bit more resistant to things hitting you.
I missed the last part.
It sort of makes you a bit more resistant to things hitting you, but when they do hit, you know, it's maybe not so bad. So you're welcome to try this one too. I think it also works. This one I didn't try on the dog. I just sort of made it
It's +1 AC.
for 10 minutes. And that's all that's in my bag at the moment. So you're welcome to try them.
Well, based on what we saw before, it wasn't so much an AC thing. It was more being in the area that it was affecting.
Okay, I mean you don't have to use it.
Yeah, let's save that for
Oh, right.
if
right.
we have some.
I
Really,
see-
you
I
guys
see how
save
much you
it in
trust
case. No, in case that flesh
I know, but
golem
it's
comes
just-
for you guys. I have pretty damn good AC.
Who's your AC?
16.
Not as good as I thought.
And I don't have super high armor.
Does Electric, whatever the guy sent, it was a Thunderbolt, right? That was a saving throw, correct?
Yeah,
Or was that?
Yeah.
lightning bolt.
Okay.
It was saving throw. So your boldness one is going to be super helpful there.
So let me get this straight. You're gonna stack the barrels against the door, tie a rope
We're gonna.
to Triss, kick the door open,
Yep.
throw her in there with the 10-foot pole,
Release the barrels.
and hopefully the barrels cause chaos. And Triss, you're just gonna float there and slash at things.
I'm gonna try and get pushed in. Really,
Yeah.
I want. Do you have to touch me to cast levitate?
I don't know if it's actually touch.
Because I don't think it is. Because I think you levitated my dying body as.
Nope.
As
Within
Althea.
range, 60 feet.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to run, long jump in, and right before I'm gonna hit the ground, I want you to cast it on me so I have forward
Casting
momentum.
time.
I was going to cast protection from energy.
It's
electricity
one action.
on her right
Yeah,
before.
Okay.
It's a prepared action.
Okay, that's good. Well, I'm gonna prepare that because if it's like casting time is a minute, and you're like, now, like right, will start. It takes about a minute.
Yeah, because I want to have forward momentum. Oh wait, no, because I have stilts on my feet. Are we doing the stilts?
No, I thought the pole was to push you in.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh, okay. I'll use that as like a long jump pole.
Yeah.
I'm speechless.
Like you sort of like sort of pole jump into the room. Hurrah! Boom! And then she's gonna go levitate from there. Hurrah!
Okay, so barrels go in.
Like-
Tris, are you long jumping after the barrels go in?
Yes. So I'm gonna follow. The barrels are gonna go in,
Oh my god.
and then I'm going to follow the barrels.
Well, the barrels are supposed to trip the trap, right?
Yeah, the barrels are to get the trap to lay out a bunch of wood along the ground
Okay.
and dead ghoul bodies
You
to
are
create an area
you
that's
are
not electrified.
you are going to have to use that. Someone's going to have to use that pole to open the door since it opens into the lab.
Oh,
Well, let's use that for that.
Who's doing it though?
You guys can use the pole to pole vault in and like do shit.
okay. We'll use the pole then. You don't need the pole.
I don't need the pole.
Okay.
Because I was only gonna levitate
The
you.
pole
Like,
to open the door.
Who's operating the pole?
stick.
Is it something that requires a lot of finesse? Because I'll do that.
Well,
I mean, if you're just pushing it open, I just mage hand it.
your
Distance.
Tris, your action is going to be doing a long jump.
Okay.
You know, Gerald.
Actually, wait. If he's got mage hand, then you can just mage hand the door open.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
fair.
That's like, yeah, just like. doo-doo.
Okay. So
Right, back to
Augustus.
pole vaulting.
So Augustus mage hands the door open.
So yeah, protection from energy, electricity on Tris, and then I'll walk over like, everyone good? All right.
Doozy's gonna
Everyone
push the
good,
barrels.
alright.
Tristana is going to do a long jump, and please tell me how far you can long jump when you get a second.
Can,
And
I also have a
Gerald,
tier 1 spell if you want.
simultaneously, Gerald is going to cast levitate on Tris.
Yeah, Gerald is gonna has a prepared action to cast levitate mid jump, and then she's got to drink her potion that lasts for a minute. Boldness potion.
I love John's face.
This is a brilliant plan. Nothing can go wrong.
I just.
Look at the Danse.
Oh my. Okay. Okay. Mage Hand's smart because
Okay,
you can't
so-
electrocute yourself either. Okay, I'm gonna,
Um,
That's my favorite spell.
I'm gonna have to get some dice out for this. God.
Okay, so long jump is 10 feet horizontally with a running start.
With your, and that's based on your your athletics score, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the spell jump on you as well?
Yeah, so what would that give me?
Triple your jumping distance.
Oh, 30 feet. Is it concentration as well?
Ooh, actually, that's
Grant,
a good
is
point.
it a con?
That is a very good point.
The room
no,
isn't
it's
that
not
big, though.
concentration, just lasts 1 minute.
But the room isn't that big though, is it? It's like what, 40 feet across?
It is, yeah.
You recall it's about 40 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to
Wait.
jump that
Oh,
far
yeah, it's
in
40.
the room. Because you'll have momentum. You'll just, float.
And yeah, you're gonna have a running start. When you make a long jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score. So your strength is 10, is what you're telling me, right?
10.
Okay.
Yeah, my strength is 10.
And it's a running long jump.
Yeah, so it'd be 30 feet.
And it
with
appears that
this
jumping
jump.
counts as movement, so you still have your other actions.
Yep.
Fuck. Okay. The rule with levitate is that you can use any object. So let's say you run into a piece of furniture or an enemy, you can use that to stop your movement while jumping.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is insane.
And I'm only going to levitate her like 3 feet off the ground.
All right. Well,
What do you- how high do you want to be? Probably not that high, right? Because you want to be able
Probably
to
not that high because I
kick
want to
off
be
the
able to
furniture
pick.
and stuff. You can always like lift your legs up over a piece of furniture
Yeah.
if you want to. Yeah, so we're going to go 3 feet off the ground.
John has left the room.
Should I start with
Does that mean
blades
we
or should I
win? Does
start
that mean we win?
Well-
DM has left. No, I'm
I
kidding.
imagine John's like, God, they're so stupid. This is the dumbest plan. Like, welcome to D&D.
Like, unless everything goes right, we're all gonna die. That's probably what he's thinking. That's what I mean.
Should I start with a bow or should I start with blades?
I mean, do you want to jump on you or...
Yes, I want jump.
Okay. So exciting playing a caster. I'm like, I've got so many spells.
Yeah, I'll either have 3 attacks with a bow or 4 attacks with a blade.
It depends on where they are.
But I don't know how far in they are. I don't know where they are in the room. So I think I'm going to start with the bow out.
It's been 8 hours. Well, you're going to be jumping 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
So
Wait, are you doing that? I thought you. Why do you need to jump that far into the room?
because he
As soon
casts
as you
jump
jump,
on
you're
her.
gonna be floating. You'll just like
Oh, yeah.
process into the room.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's just a wasted spell. I'd let him just
okay. Then maybe
save the
don't
spell
use.
slot.
Yeah, don't use jump. Sorry, I misunderstood our plan.
You're not going to
But you'll be
continue.
levitating.
No. You're not going to continue your movement. Like even if you're levitating. I'm just saying it's air resistance. You're not in a vacuum.
Yes, you will. Yeah, but air resistance isn't going to stop you immediately. Like that's not how anything works. It's like throwing a ball. You know, if you throw a ball, it doesn't travel 2 feet and stop.
The
If it's
target
got
can move
momentum, it's
only by
gonna
pushing or
explode.
pulling against a fixed object within reach, which allows it to move as it was climbing. You can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet. If you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must remain within the spell's range.
60 feet.
A good comparison is think how far you could throw a baseball underwater. You could throw it 1,000 times farther in air. If you want to go the physics route.
Yeah.
Finally, my engineering degree is coming in handy.
But I think because I'm making a jump, I'm like there's still an arc movement. So I get where he's saying, where instead of the ground being here, the ground is now here. I don't have lateral movement anymore. At least at the end of my turn, I will reach that certain amount. I get where he's going there. Because levitate is kind of like you have invisible ground.
Yeah, I mean, I get the physics you're trying to say. It's just I'm looking up the rules. I
I
would.
guess I'm thinking like if you have like a little hovercraft, right, and you give it a little push, it'll keep going across an entire room before it stops due to air resistance.
Yes, it's just because of the spell doesn't allow lateral movement unless you like legitimately are pushing, and it goes a certain. You can only push it a certain amount.
But where does it say that certain amount then? If you push really hard, is it like and you like stop immediately? That just seems really weird.
Well, the spell
if
specifies.
it says you can move by pushing off things, that means you're sliding along on something. There has to be if there's
The target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach. It says only.
okay. So if you push against it, do you keep moving, or is it like a weird thing where you push and then like weirdly stop? That would be some freaky inertia. That would be some weird physics breaking stuff there.
Which allows it to move as if it was climbing.
Okay, so it's climbing speed. You can move at climbing speed while levitating if you push off of something.
Yeah, I'm picturing this as like, yeah, you're probably magically dampened in your... I get what you're saying. I just know how you guys think, and it's just kind of like too easy. Like,
No, I get it.
I mean, at the end of the day, DM, that's the way it works, so I'm not going to argue.
yeah, I mean, like the climbing speed, I think makes sense. I just wouldn't think that she's going to continue like moving indefinitely. Like that's what I'm trying to get away from.
Sure, not indefinitely, but I mean, you'll move at least like when you're 30 feet.
Well, also she's going to be moving through.
From, like, running
She's
speed?
also going to be 3 feet off the ground, potentially moving through like broken furniture.
Yeah.
Also, well, I don't want to give away the game here. I'm trying to see if there's any Jeremy Crawford guidance on this. Does levitate cancel horizontal inertia?
There we go.
Because there's a lot of people like, well, what if you're trying to jump over like a chasm or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what if you wanted to use it to cross a chasm and like you levitate yourself and someone pushes you? Like, will you float across the chasm, or do they push you and you like immediately stop 6 inches away?
Yeah,
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm
If
almost-
you can't move yourself and they can't move you, it's almost like you're frozen.
I'm almost inclined to just like double the jump distance.
Like without, so then it'd be, instead of my 10 feet of jump distance, I've had 20 feet of jump distance. So I kind of like, I jump and then I kind of glide.
And
for
then
an additional 10 feet.
it takes that long to slow down, possibly. If that does that make sense? I'm kind of
That seems like a good.
I'm kind of between the two, and you know me, like I clam up when I can't make up my mind.
I know.
From a rules as
We
written
appreciate
perspective,
you,
the spell
DM.
can only do what it's describing. However, well, anyways, I don't want to hold the game up anymore. I'm just gonna, we're gonna double your jump distance, and then otherwise it's climbing speed.
Okay, cool. Yeah, since I'm starting off with lateral movement, and then I'll have this first round.
Yeah, so it's not fly, where like with fly you're able to move freely. With levitate, like I said, I'm assuming you're magically being dampened down to a certain movement.
Yeah. No, I get
Anywho,
that.
all right. So who's got the mage hand? Because I've got some dice.
All right, so Grant's gonna
Is my
mage
mic
hand
on?
it.
Yep. Door opens.
You're on mute, dude.
That helps. That helps a lot. Yep. Yeah. So I've got mage hand. I was gonna like, yeah, mage hand, and you know what? Push the door out.
Creak. And you can kind of hear the cackling.
Oh, sorry. I'll stop that. Like, mage hand.
Okay, as the door opens, the flesh golem is 10 feet away.
Push.
Barrels!
Push.
Doozy, I want you to make an athletics. I need you to make an athletics check
For show.
to push those barrels.
That is a 21.
Oh my lord.
Jump right in.
Oh my god. I didn't think I'd have to look this up so fast. You rolled a 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're filled with dead bodies.
They
Yep.
are heavy, yeah. Yeah. There's ghoul corpses in those.
Okay. The first barrel,
This is a terrible plan. And
the
I'm
first
so
barrel
for
hits
it.
him and pushes him back 5 feet as he fails the contested strength check. Next barrel pushes him back another 5 feet. Ooh. These things are stacking up. Third barrel.
Do any of them knock you prone?
Working on it. Fourth barrel. So the first two barrels catch him off guard, and it puts boom, boom, and now he's kind of like holding his own as these are stacking up. And one more. Okay, there's now a pile up. Oops, not you. Of barrels. Oops, get back on the board. He is able to maintain. He's not knocked prone. He did succeed
Does
against.
he take damage from being hit by many barrels?
I'll give him bludgeoning on the 2. It's just gonna be like a D4.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's,
Makes sense.
it sounds fair, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've created a pathway for you guys to get in.
I mean, hell, at this point, you don't even need levitate. You can just run up on the barrels.
That was what I was gonna do. I'll eventually start levitating, but.
Well, do you want me to cast levitate or not?
You guys already had the prepared action.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
This is all happening so fast.
But seeing this, I'm only gonna levitate her high enough that she can still kind of push off of the barrels as she's going in.
Yeah. So this is all happening simultaneously. So you were already muttering the incantations while Triss is getting her running start.
Yep.
Triss, I need you to make. Go ahead and make a dexterity check. You had this as a prepared action, so I think there's advantage there.
Oh. Let's use some legit die for this.
This is to not stumble over this mess of barrels in front of you.
One of those is nice. Dex or acrobatics? They're
Acrobatics.
the same thing.
Acrobatics.
16.
Fair enough. And how far are you jumping? You said, what was your maximum jump distance?
With levitate, I would have 20 feet.
Okay.
I'm pushing off the first barrel.
You are stopped as you run into this flesh golem.
I'm running into him with two of my two rapiers.
Yeah. This is a surprise attack. Yep. Go ahead and roll.
So my
Do
I get
this door, and from their perspective, this door opens. These barrels come flooding in as this golem is being pummeled.
Wait, is that part of my
and this maniacal drow comes out, swords in hand, just ready to slash.
Let's attack.
Sorry, I'm reading a thing.
Extra D8, right?
Yeah, extra D8, so that's the extra attack. Is he a monstrosity? Or no, he's a construct because he's a golem.
He's a construct.
Yeah. Sorry. Thought I had a thing for if they have not gone yet in combat. Advantage again on attack rolls against creatures that have not yet acted. So I have advantage on all 4 of these attacks. Because I have 4 because it's the first round.
Do it.
And the last one gets extra damage. So
Get him!
first one is a nat 18 plus 7.
This creature has a pretty low AC. Yeah, that makes it.
That's nat 19. That's nat 12, so that would be 19.
19.
And nat 17. So all 4 hits.
All 4 hit, roll damage.
So that's 5d8 plus what's 4 times 4? 16. So 5d8 plus 16 damage.
It sounds like you need to get some dice out.
This is why I was like, I should do this part because I like the first round of combat, I wreck shit, and then I become much less useful the second round. I need one more d8. Oh no, I don't. Here it is.
I see an 8. Oh, those are good. Wow.
These are good.
10, 18, 24, 20, what is it? 26 plus 16? So 36, 42.
42 damage to the flesh golem. And the last d8
Damn.
was all was
14, 10 is 24, 26.
yeah, the same amount, like same type.
36, 40, 42. Damn.
42 damage as I come in just like
Explosion. The drow, yeah, you attack him. He's just these deep cuts. And I'm gonna need everyone. You can hear the cackling of this electric skull. Just get out of my laboratory. As I'm gonna ask everyone to roll initiative.
You did advantage on initiative?
Yes.
That's right, you do.
and it's +6.
Ooh, that was really bad.
Initiative of 24.
Woohoo, yeah. Bam. 5.
Wow.
3 plus 2.
A doozy and Augustus.
22 with a natural 20.
Whoa. And
The
Victor, I
lowest
didn't
this
hear
dice
you.
has rolled from the Ashland's a 15, so I like it so far.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
It's the first
4.
time I've rolled above like an
4,
8
okay.
on initiative.
All right.
Straight.
Okay, Triss, you are up first.
I'm going.
You are floating.
Yep, I'm gonna use. I am floating, and I'm going to. What does that get me?
Oh, John, do you have cool battle music?
I mean, you can find your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't found anything that's like that I really like that's royalty free. So I'm just doing some kind of general purpose dungeon music right now.
Yeah, we can't hear it.
Oh, we can't hear anything. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just the Discord doesn't like sending music.
Let you choose your own poison.
So I'm going to use my bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark on the flesh golem. And then I'm going to use my 2 attacks to hitify him.
Stab.
And he still hasn't gone, so I still have advantage against him.
Hunter's Mark bonus
Oh,
action. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, make your attack rolls.
First one is a 15 plus 7. Second one is a 12 plus 7. So both of them hit. They each do an extra d6 because it's Hunter's Mark. So that's... Oh, where's my d8s?
I see a 6, a 5.
We got
Those were
10,
horrible.
and then... That was only one that was horrible.
Oh.
10
I thought that
and...
was a 1.
No,
not a
no,
7.
no.
10 and 11,
15,
21.
Thank you. 21 plus
8.
8.
29.
Damage?
29 damage. Thank you for doing that. 29 damage. I've done
42, 71.
71 damage to this thing.
Since just rolling into the room, just like she did her 4 attacks and was like,
Yeah, you're just hacking into this supernatural construct.
it's
And
just like, oh,
pieces of flesh are just falling off.
It's not having a good day.
No. Augustus,
And
it's your turn.
then
Oh, is that it?
She ain't done.
yeah, I'm gonna stay there
Okay.
because I want the skull between. I want the flesh golem between the skull and me.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, Augustus, you're up next.
So even with her like almost directly in front of me, does like magic missile still hit?
Yeah, magic missile's an automatic
Yep.
hit.
Cool. I just want to ask, like, I know that's how it is in Pathfinder. I just wanted to ask.
I'm gonna get my
Yeah, you
so
can
I'm gonna
you can curve magic missile, or it's however you want to flavor it.
Cool. It works the same way then. I just want to ask just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna cast magic missile then as a tier 2 spell, and I basically bottomed it out at 11 damage
11.
on the flesh golem right in front of her.
Oh my gosh. He's like, he's looking very weak. Like his arms kind of hanging limp at this point. Anything else you're doing this turn?
Nope.
Okay. It's now the flesh golem's turn.
Bring it on.
So
You know, fleshy.
the lightning skull behind him is still cackling. She sends a pulse of lightning into the ground. You can kind of see some of this flesh golem's wounds start to heal as it kind of
Well, that-
reassembles itself. Oops.
Can I call back to the group? No one zap it. Don't zap it.
Oh, zap what?
The flesh golem is pretty much.
That's fine.
Oh, that's interesting.
You're right. I should have, but I didn't.
The flesh golem is pretty much what?
Flesh golem.
He healed a
Find out
little bit.
that.
He's still pretty weak.
Kill it. That's what he just said.
the golem is going to attempt. He's going to make 2 slam attacks against the one thing that's within reach.
16.
So,
Dice just went everywhere but the board. Reroll.
You can roll any things on the attack rolls. You have +4 to everything, plus D4 to everything.
Does a 17 and a 21.
Hit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Any
what
attack
if-
She
roll
hit
is-
everything.
I know.
He has an AC of 9.
Yeah.
Both attacks hit.
Yep. That's fine.
I'm
I
gonna
knew
get
this
out
was
some
gonna happen.
dice.
I've accepted this. This is why I made the bargain of you guys aren't allowed to cut me up. If I die, bury me. Proper burial.
Killed by a flesh golem, I'm just depressing. It's not a good
That's a total of 31
Yeah,
damage for the 2 bludgeoning attacks.
31?
Yeah, I roll a 7 and 8, a 7 and a 1. With 48. It was almost maximum
I'm
damage.
looking rough as shit.
Wow, that
So-
was like most of your points.
You just kind of see as he just kind of, you see the rest of you looking through the hall, you can kind of see him raise his arms and making these multi-attacks simultaneously. He's just going to clap her. Just, boom!
Oh! Ah!
Oh.
Just to get inside like Augustus's mind. So like we were talking about, like he was just in his house chilling, attacking birds that were annoying him, and like gets
Oh
teleported
my.
to this dungeon.
I need to roll a
And immediately
d6.
after, like,
Me?
Okay, no. He's not berserk yet.
Oh.
Hang on, Grant, continue. You got
because-
interrupted.
yeah. So like just from Augustus's point of view, like I just got transported to this dungeon. I'm chilling, hanging out with you guys, and like. And then I see this flesh golem come up and slam this person that I've just now like briefly seen. Like, wow, that probably would have one-shotted me. Like, what am I doing here? Oh my
Questioning
gosh!
your life choices.
This
I have
place is
13
dangerous.
hits.
Triss, because you're levitated, I'm going to push you 5 feet away. You're
Okay.
You're just
that's
reeling
fine.
from
Does that
this.
mean she's out of, so she out of melee range and won't take an opportunity attack if she runs?
Yeah?
Cool.
Yep.
She's floating and he hit her really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clap.
Oh.
Is there delay your turn in this game? Like, I'm going to delay my turn with the person immediately after me. If you're higher up on initiative,
You- Do you have to
if
prepare an
want,
action,
I'll-
or can
I'll
you
spend
just
the next
delay?
turn mage hand you in a direction that you want.
I think you have to prepare an action to go at a certain point. I don't think you can delay your whole turn. So it's like, you know, you won't necessarily know what's going to happen on their turn, but I think you can like prepare an action to occur after their turn.
Okay.
But I don't think you can like say if their turn happens and something changes, they would have changed your mind. I don't think you can change it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you have to prepare the entire turn.
How do y'all treat talking in this game? Like, she gets slammed. She goes, "Ouch! I need to run." Like, then I like, in that case, could I yell like, "Hey, I'll mage hand you. Let me do that spell." And she's like, "Okay, wait until after him."
Can Mage Hand push
I
somebody
think it's like
that's
6
levitated?
seconds.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to lower her down a foot so she could touch the barrels.
Yeah.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how combat mechanically works here.
Okay.
Talking is like 6 seconds of combat, so it's kind of.
You can
I don't know about you.
You can say
John's
something
rules, but-
quick. I mean, you can if it's like a sentence and not super complex, but you're definitely not going to read like a book to them in combat.
Okay.
Which so what you said seems fair enough.
Don't make us nice. Don't.
The flame
I
skull.
missed what you said.
Let me tell you my whole backstory while I'm at it.
So it's the flame skull's turn.
Oh god.
Get out
I'm
of
gonna die,
my
guys.
lab! As she is going to go ahead and cast a lightning bolt targeted through the flesh golem, through Triss,
It's gonna heal.
and to Augustus. You guys need to make, I believe it's a dexterity saving throw.
Well, wait a minute. She has basically full cover.
It's
It
no,
goes
it's
through.
It's lightning bolt. It goes through things. Yes.
It ignores cover.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a straight line.
Yeah,
You can
it
hit
goes-
an
it
indefinite
passes
number of
through
things within 100 feet lines.
Yep.
Okay. I got a 4 on my dex save.
Okay.
Did I pass?
I got it was plus a D4 on all my saves.
Yes.
That is a lot. It was a nat 18 plus 7 plus 4.
29.
29.
Okay, so you're gonna take half damage.
We're gonna take that.
Yes. And I take half damage of that because I'm resistant to lightning right now.
Is that just turn into
Thank you.
immunity, or is that?
No, it's quarter damage then.
No.
Is
Actually,
it?
if you succeed and you're resistant, I think you're immune.
Immune.
Is it?
Yeah, because I don't think
Uh,
D&D does halves of halves.
Okay. I'll
Um,
take it. I don't
can
take
look-
immunity.
We'll look it up later if we need to.
I'm looking now.
I'll take
I
full.
think it works full,
Oh.
half, and immune.
How bad's it
Something
looking?
tells me we are underleveled for this encounter.
We're in
23.
level
So
for the
Augustus, so you would
dungeon.
take the 23 damage,
Okay.
and then
I imagine like Triss is kind of like, I'm fine. She like briefly looks back at like the wizard who cast on you, and I'm like, who's my next of kin? Give them my will.
and the
I
golem,
guess
of course,
it's-
like you said, he kind of, as the lightning bolt goes through him, he's just like "Rah," as he's recovering health.
I
He's-
am horribly injured.
he is now back up to about half hit points. Trenzia, after that, is going to probably circle a little bit out of the direct line of sight here. With her movement, she is hovering 20 feet above the ground. And it is Geralt's turn.
If y'all have things to just hit it, I'll do 2 more attacks on it and then run.
But you're gonna take an opportunity attack.
No, because I got pushed back.
Yeah, but if you go to in melee range again, and then
I have a
leave it-
bow.
You don't
Oh.
need to dissect her if the golem makes her insides her outsides.
Yes. I'm not planning on going anywhere close to. Actually, no, I wouldn't go towards it.
Gerald, what are you
I
doing?
would.
Oh, it's my turn already. Oh,
Yep.
I'm very surprised. Sorry, I was looking up spells. Give
Wait,
me-
did Doozy go? Oh,
I'm right after Gerald.
Yep.
oh, you.
I rolled a
even worse.
4.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 4.
4 plus 0?
No, I got a 3, and I have a +1.
Oh wow! Holy crap! That's terrible. Sorry, I thought I had more time to. I thought we had more time. I thought I had more time to look up spells. Oops, that thing just fell.
What's it gonna
Fine.
be? So yeah,
It
I mean,
is going
Triss
to
literally
be-
just got clapped in front of you.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm aware.
Triss is not the only one, metaphorically.
Yeah, there's a smell of a singed fellow gnome next to you.
Oh, that's right. There is a singed gnome next to me. I am going to. How singed is the singed gnome?
Like, you want percentage or like hit points left?
Are you like rare or medium well?
Yeah.
I
Are you
am
going to
sub,
die?
I am sub 10 health.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, well, in that case, I will cast Healing Word at 2nd level on our unfortunate gnome.
Sorry, I'm a wizard and I did not roll well for health.
No.
Exactly. So it's like, that looks really unpleasant. I'll help with that. I'm out of chemicals, but here, and that's what is that?
2D.
It's let's healing word
If
at
talking's
first
a free
level
action-
is
If talking is a free action, I would tell you, like, I'm just going to run around the corner for my next turn. So, like, if you want to do something that could help, like, the fight.
sorry.
go for it.
Trying to look up.
So you're okay. So you're like focus on the enemy.
Pretty much. I'm going to run.
Um,
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to just let Doozy go while you guys figure out what you're doing?
Oh, sorry. You said you didn't want me to. Okay, fine. Then I will turn to. I will.
He held up his hand like, it's fine. It's just a flesh wound.
No. All right, fine.
Yeah, no,
in
he's
this
gonna,
case-
I'll heal you, and I'll be like, I'm going to heroically run away.
See, now that's combat
It's one of my
communication.
man.
Can I see the golem or no?
You can. You can.
Can I?
You're just
can I
tall
hit,
enough to
or
see
does
over
it
the barrels.
push me away?
Oh, sorry. Can you hit him?
Can I hit him?
I think. Oof. Yes. The answer is yes. Do you, Ashlyn? Do you think he's in cover because he's behind the barrel and you're kind of there, or not?
Oh, the barrel isn't super tall.
Yeah.
Um,
He's not in
that
cover.
I would say if he kind of stuck his head around, he probably could.
Yeah. You can easily maneuver. Yeah. He's not in cover. You can attack him freely.
Cool. Sorry, I think I am going to do. I just wanted to see the condition for. Ah, lovely. Okay, I am going to cast Ray of Sickness at the golem,
Okay. Is that
which means
he's-
that
is that an AC or a saving throw?
it is a saving. Is a saving throw, I believe. Sorry, I'm working on it. Internet is slow. Oh no, range spell attack. My bad. And then it makes a con save.
Okay, it's an AC 9 is what you're up against.
All right, that was a 12 plus whatever.
Yep, that hits.
So that's 2d8, and then has to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15 con save.
You said this is a poison effect?
Yeah. So if he
He's-
fails, he's poisoned until my next turn.
So he does take the damage, however, he does not appear to be affected by poison effect.
He's immune.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
He's a construct. They're a bitch. How much damage was that?
Barrel bitch.
What?
How much damage was
Oh,
that?
sorry, I have
cool.
not rolled yet.
All right. And then Doozy, get ready.
7. Wow, that was a shit roll. 7.
Against the door. Okay, yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
he's kind of.
I'm gonna back up a little bit. And as a bonus action, I can move. I can adjust the levitate. I'm gonna drop Triss down so that she can basically like lightly run along the barrels. So she's still floating, but is like ultra. It's like ultra low gravity. Yeah,
I'm Legolas running.
yeah. And then I'm gonna use my movements, and I'm going to back up just so that I can peek my head. I want to hide behind the corner, but like be able to see by peeking my head out around. Yeah, like that.
Okay, fair enough. Can do that. Doozy, you're up.
But so that I have 3/4 cover if I get shot by something.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to the edge of the barrels. Is there any melee space that's open around the golem?
Yes.
Like,
So Triss is about 5 feet
where?
away from him. You would have to risk touching. You can climb over the barrels and try to use some of this furniture to insulate yourself from the electricity.
all right, where your cursor is on right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Missy step and
Oh shit!
pop right there, and I'm gonna whack him with
Okay.
my greatsword.
Make a acrobatics check to successfully have something to stand on.
Ooh, that is a 15.
Okay, that was a low DC. So as you misty step, you kind of kick the table over, so you're now standing on its flat side, kind of like roller skates. Make,
All right, and then I'm gonna.
Make
yeah,
your attack
my
roll.
attack.
Yep.
So that is this. That is a natural 20.
Oh my.
Yeah!
Give me that damage.
All right, so that's. Is it double the die or double the damage?
Double the die.
Cool.
It's your choice. But you
Yeah.
have to choose before you roll.
It's yep.
All right,
Yep.
I'm gonna double the die. So let me get 4. Where's my other die?
Just zoom, this heroic paladin raises his sword.
Thank you.
A knight in shining armor appears in front of you, Triss.
Thank you.
So that is 17. 17 plus 8. That is a 20. 17 plus 8. 17 plus 8.
25. It took me a
25. 25 damage.
Oh my gosh. Boom! As you just crack him across the head with your sword. He is looking
And then
beat up.
I'm going to swing again.
Make the attack
Because I
roll.
have 2 attacks.
It's AC 9.
AC 9. Oh, that's going to... That hits. That's a 12.
All right.
So, again,
Doozy reaches back.
that is 13 damage.
Boom! Oh my goodness. Okay. You hack once and it goes into his neck. You hack again and it goes deeper as his torso is now almost cleaved open. The golem stumbles. He is very weak at this point in time.
What yeah, next?
And that's the end of my turn. That's
Oh
all I
my
have.
gosh.
Yep.
Triss, you're up.
I'm going to, within this turn, can I stow my rapiers and take out my bow? DM question.
I'll allow it.
Okay. And I'm going to fire once to start at him,
Okay.
which is exactly a 9.
9 hits.
I rolled a 2.
Good enough.
You must have.
Wobbly on the barrel.
Did your heart just skip a beat when you rolled?
Yes. 'Cause I land on the barrel and it's like,
Yep.
I'm used to swords.
You're kind of
Not-
levitating, but not quite sure where to put your feet.
Okay, so that's 7 plus 6. So
That does it.
yeah.
You,
Ha!
Doozy, you can see that, like, his 2 attacks, you can kind of see there's, like, a rune in the center of this thing's chest, and with your vision, you can just kind of pinpoint, like, I need to hit that. Yeah, then, just like a Marvel superhero who we won't name, you just let loose your arrow, and it just pierces this rune and cracks it as you have now disabled this golem. He slumps to the ground,
Excellent.
a pile of flesh.
Excellent. First of all, make the mark on the kill count. Second of all, spin around, shoot my second arrow at the skull.
Okay, make your attack roll.
God damn. I'm not rolling well today, guys. 14.
14 hits.
Cool. So that's another... Oh, I guess it would have been plus a d4 as well.
You know what? Oh, she's gonna use one of her spell slots to cast shield.
Using my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark as well, because I dropped it to 0, so I can move it to another creature.
Okay, what does with Hunter's Mark? What's the adjusted?
I get an extra d6 damage against
Okay,
them.
she's gonna cast shield as a reaction. So now her AC is 15.
My actual, it would have been. Wait, what did it raise it to?
15.
I forgot to add the bless d4. What did I roll?
You rolled a 14.
I rolled a
That's-
14 before, and I just rolled a 1 on my d4 for the bless from the potion that he gave me.
So it's
So I actually rolled a 15.
So it's a 15. Okay, so
Yeah.
she wouldn't cast shield then.
No.
Okay, just wanted to get that out.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot that I had to roll that.
No, it's fine.
So that's 10 plus.
Give me some damage.
So then
And
that's
Augustus, you're up
14
next.
damage to her.
Just bing, just in the forehead of this electrified skull.
And I'm then going to use all of my movement and exit the room.
So your climbing speed's 15.
Stage left.
I'm
So-
at least not. I'm gonna try and not be in line with anybody.
So you watch as like she kind of awkwardly pivots while levitating, and she's like grasping at these barrels, trying to.
I can't move very fast, but I'm trying to make it so that she has to choose to either hit me or she hits Doozy, because
Yeah.
I'm trying to aim myself so that I'm not in line with him.
Yeah.
So either she's going to knock me out and you guys are going to get me back up because you love me. Or she's going to get doozy and I apologize.
So, Augustus, it's your turn.
Would help if I unmute myself.
Little bit.
It would.
Going to cast Magic Missile once again at the Flaming Skull. If I can see him. If not, I'll move a little bit to see him. Going to do 15 damage on that one.
You are going to peek out?
And then I'm going to... Sorry?
You're going to peek out and cast Magic Missile? Okay.
Yeah, just... And then I'm going to heroically go around the corner so they can't see me. Like, I'm envisioning, like, the northern wall of this room. Like, not the hallway, but, like, the room proper, like, the northern
So you're going to
wall.
run and
Press
hide
against
behind Gerald?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
Heroically run behind.
Very
Yes.
heroically. Yeah, no one's arguing with how heroic you are.
Yeah. As I'm running behind Gerald, I'm going to say to him as I'm like jogging backwards, like, I'm not retreating. I'm advancing to future victories. God.
Oh God, is that your turn? Nice. So
yeah.
Okay, so the Flame Skull is pretty beat up. There's like some cracking going on at this point in time. It is her action.
Grant, it's just a calculated redeployment.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. At second level, she is going to cast Magic Missile, targeting you, Triss.
Of course she is.
You will never come into my laboratory again. Yep. That's actually funny. This is like the traditional Ashlyn goes unconscious moment.
It is entirely. It's Ashlyn's playing a ranger. The ranger decided to do something stupid.
That's 14
and
damage.
Ashlyn goes unconscious.
That's 14.
God damn it! I am unconscious just barely.
Just shoot,
Were you
shoot,
at
shoot.
13? Or were you at perfectly
Doozy, you think
I
for a
was at
moment
13.
that
Yeah.
these missiles are heading for you, and they kind of swirl around you menacingly, and then you just hear as a Triss behind you kind of just falls over, like, ah!
Ow.
They taunt. It's like, watch out for this.
How much health did you have?
I had 13.
So that was 2, 6, 10. Okay, so that last one does not count as a death save. Good news.
Cool.
It is now Gerald. It's your
I
turn.
killed the flesh ball, so I'm happy.
It's my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna. I did have something cool I was gonna do, but now I have to. I'm gonna turn back and look at Augustin's like. Now I have to save the day again. And I'm gonna sort of trot over to Triss and then cast Healing Word.
You don't have to come to me to do that.
Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna like trot around the corner just a little bit, so you're in view, and just cast Healing Word.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. It's 2d4 plus 4, right? Yeah.
2D.
You're doing fine, sweetie.
Doozy, you are up next.
Wow, really? That was terrible.
It's okay. I just need to be up.
7.
That's fine. I can cure wounds myself.
You're like, ow!
Ow!
I just want to, like, as Triss is sort of moaning there on the ground, I just want to look over and he's like, so since they got you, does that mean that the last one doesn't count?
You know, one-on-one.
Are you sort of even, you know, 1 for 1?
Not for long.
We're even now.
No.
Okay, Triss, you are up. Or, sorry, you're awake. Victor,
I'm like awake.
you're standing in front of a now down flesh golem. About 10 feet away from you is an angry, electrified skull turning its gaze towards you.
Does the ground look electric right now, or is it...
Yeah, she is actively electrifying the ground around her.
All right.
It's up to you if you
I'm
want to figure out what
Misty-
happens. Oh, you still have Misty Step.
I have another. Yeah. I'm gonna go Misty Step behind on that little barrel thing. It looks like a
On the
barrel. I don't know if
cart?
it's a cart.
Oh, the cart.
There
Yep.
we go.
You're able to do that. It's an easy landing. She appear behind her. She's
And I'm gonna swing twice again for my
oh,
greatsword.
she is 20 feet off the ground though. Shit. Do you want to change what you were doing?
Oh, mention that.
Yeah, no, I
That
did.
makes
I
a
did.
difference.
I need to reiterate it.
That does make a difference.
Yeah, I'll let you retcon that. She ain't stupid. It's a 40-foot high room. Just so
No,
you know.
you wouldn't stay in melee range. It's okay.
Well, I don't know if she was expecting me like zoop.
Yeah.
What is this?
She is
Oh, what is-
severely damaged. She's about quarter health.
The
lightning skull.
skull.
Mm-hmm.
Do your like.
The thing is, I have no ranged attacks. That's the problem.
Yep.
Do I?
Because
No,
paladin.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I have ranged. So, and I'm next, so I will
All right. You know
be
what?
firing at her.
I'm gonna Misty Step to Triss.
Okay. Bzoop.
I'm gonna do Lay of Hands. How much?
Lay on hands.
Ooh.
How much do you need, Triss? Do I have it like a
All of
gauge?
it.
All of it? I'll give you 25 points of.
Oh
healing.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's some good healing there. So now I'm at what? What did you give me?
32.
32. Thank you. Thank you for doing math for me. Oh, I'm way better. I'm almost full again.
And I'm gonna say, "Go kick some ass" as I do that.
Hell yeah!
Inspiring. Does that end your turn?
That's my turn.
Cool. Halleth back, like, it looks like you've got this. Top of the round takes it back to Triss.
And I'm gonna fire 2 more times at her with my longbow.
Okay, that's about 25 feet away.
Yeah. Easy. That is a 9 plus 7, so 16.
16.
And God damn, that was not good.
Plus
That-
4.
Oh, plus a D4. Right, thank you. God damn,
Wow, you suck at D4.
I suck today. 10 was the second one.
10 misses.
Yeah. So the first one hits, which is going to be. Come on, be good.
Be best.
So that's 7 plus 6, so 13 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Fire! I'm just gonna line up that first shot straight into the eye.
Oh gosh. So now that Victor's Doozy has Misty stepped away, her gaze is turning towards you. She's like,
And
"Ah!"
as I do, you and your constructs seem to have a bit of a glowing weak spot. Boom.
Boom. Right between the
Like-
eyes, the electricity sparks and stops as this lifeless skull just falls to the ground. You can kind of hear it just tumble as the
Bonk.
all effects end.
See, this is why I needed to not have that long sword.
So the room looks safe?
There's no more electricity. Halleth, in fact, is going to just kind of stride in, like, let's get this show on the road.
I like
Yeah,
Gerald.
Gerald's just going to
Did not
excitedly sort of push
fight.
past and just be like, oh, this is so fascinating. What do I see? I would like to investigate the room.
I'd like to kick the skull.
I too would like to kick the skull.
You play
And I'd
happy
like to
sack
give-
with the skull.
I'd just like clap my hand on Doozy's shoulder, just like,
Yes.
thank you.
Do you make?
Fuck that guy.
Can one of you make an acrobatics check with advantage?
Huh?
One of you two make an
Wait, was that
acrobatics
me?
check. Yeah, one of you two.
I will, I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm not very acrobatic.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a 20.
Yeah. So you are successfully able to play hacky sack with the skull for a moment.
Yeah!
You kind of like walk up to it, looking at it just with just disdain, and you kind of just kick it over to Doozy, who kind of like kicks it back to you, and then you just kind of just soccer punt it to the corner of the room.
Yep. I would like to say that was a perfect plan, well executed. Good job, everybody.
Yes. Come on, now let's see what's in here.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner for a second.
So there's some abandoned copper mining tools, some carts, some broken and very in disrepair lab equipment. The floor is copper, and then you've got kind of two options of ways to leave the room. That was good.
So, lab equipment, you say? What type of lab equipment?
Broken glass, rusted clamps, nothing of use.
Nothing of use. Oh, I'm so disappointed.
This might have been a nice lab a few hundred years ago before, whatever the hell happened.
Is there any documentation anywhere? Any notes? Any?
No, everything's just kind of destroyed as near as you can tell. It's almost as if a flesh golem was just having a temper tantrum in here for the last 150 years.
Oh, only 150?
In that case, can I go to that, what looks like that dugout area?
Yeah. Wait, rest of the party, what are you doing?
I'm just...
Triss is just sitting in a corner.
You know what? I'm going to see what the construct, the golem, has on him. Just going to pick his pockets if he has anything.
He's just a pile of dead flesh.
Useless.
Halleth is going to suggest, Gerald, that you head this way.
What?
Halleth is going to kind of push you to head this way and go through the tunnel.
I'm also going to head to the tunnel as well. After that happens.
It's close now. So this opens up into a large hallway going north to south. Flip the map over and look at it this way. So,
should we take a quick minute just to look at the flaming skull? Just from like an Arcana point of view? Like, oh.
Yeah, make an Arcana
How
check.
did you come to be?
We'll retcon that.
Okay. 16.
Okay. This is like a severed human skull that appears to have had several charms imbued into it.
I guess more what I'm getting at is, like, did it choose to, like, inhabit this skull for whatever reason, or is, like, someone force it upon it?
One moment, please. So in the laboratory, in room 7B, you did find a log entry. Day 3, I no longer trust the other apprentices. What they see as mysticism, I know to be science. I can't stand their incantations and mutterings. If any of them try to intrude my laboratory again, they are in for a truly shocking surprise. You may gain that this was the skull of a wizard named Trenzia. You know enough of magic to understand that it's possible for somebody to willingly be transformed into a flame skull. However, it would mean severing their head from their body and going through a transformation. Whether it was willing or not, I don't know if you'd be able to discern that based on this.
Okay. Okay. I tell the rest of the group this, like, well, I don't know if it was willing or not, but, this is probably one of the apprentices. But
just an apprentice?
You can gain that it's a half elf skull as well.
Strong apprentice.
Again, let the group know. I don't know if this is willing or if someone like shoved a soul person, whatever, into this, but I don't know. I don't know enough about magic to understand this.
Joe might have a better understanding if he took a look at it.
I don't know, Jack.
Me neither. I know my deity and that's it.
Yeah, I don't do magic. Well, Want me to track something? Excellent.
Just for my understanding as a player, what defines a short rest? Is that like
It's like an
half
hour.
An hour?
An hour.
It's an hour.
At least an hour.
I can heal you up a little, but not a crazy amount.
We can take a short rest if we want to take a short rest.
So to
I
the
have-
north,
Out there, like
I have a cool trick for a short rest, which is why I mentioned it.
to the north, there's an altar. To the south, there's a continual hallway. You can't quite see to the end of it. Can everyone make perception checks, please?
Perception check. Where's the dice? There it is.
7.
Oh, that's high. That is
Yes.
Ooh, that was bad.
11.
22.
22.
12.
Victor, that's your 22, it sounded like.
Yes.
To the east, you can make out this faint but incoherent babbling sound.
Sorry,
Do you all-
north is an altar?
Yes.
Do you
Can I
all,
go investigate the altar?
do you all hear that?
Hey, what? I'm just going to trot away.
That noise to the east? It's like.
I'm sorry, dude. At this point, I have my blood pumping through my ears. I'm very hurt.
I can't hear
I
that.
can heal you a little.
I hear nothing. I'm just investigating, I think.
Do you want to take a short rest?
We'll get back to you in a minute,
out
Lance.
there, like. Sorry.
We'll get back to you in just a minute. I just want to see how everybody
Sure.
reacts to this.
I'm gonna start walking over towards the east.
Oh shit. Okay.
Not like I'm not gonna like full strides. I'm just gonna slowly approach just to see if it gets louder, quieter, or if it's just my head.
I'll stick kind of close to him.
It gets louder.
Do I see anything ahead, or is it just pure dark? Or is it just a very long hallway?
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
I also found
Is that a
rules.
Gibbering Mouther?
Yeah, this creature is now making its way towards you. So you can make out what it is when it's about 30 feet away, based on these wonderful new rules for dungeon delving. And yeah, like I said, this incoherent. It's slightly maddening.
Oh no. Does it look like it's coming at us, like
It is now.
attacky coming at us? Oh. I mean, this is why I didn't let you come alone, but like this was a stupid idea.
Roll initiative.
Yep.
Can I cast? Oh, dang it. I was gonna cast Bane on it real quick before.
You're gonna have to do that within the initiative order.
Yeah, no. Now I know.
So it's kind of cool, actually. You roll. What you do is you roll a d6, and then you multiply that by 10 feet, and that's how close the monster is to you when you realize that it's coming towards you.
Huh.
Yeah.
At least my initiative is better this time. I rolled a 20.
Everyone on initiative?
I believe so.
My initiative is 4.
Oh, well, I was investigating the altar.
Yep.
I wasn't really paying attention,
That's
so
why I said we'll get to you.
Okay. So do I roll initiative or no?
Yep. Yeah, I mean everyone's gonna
might-
kind of. You're gonna hear your party members like holy shit, like.
Oh, well,
What
I mean, it
was
doesn't really matter. It's pretty clear that I wasn't paying much attention because I rolled a 5.
I rolled 25.
And I mean you did walk away from
I
the
got-
party, so.
I know it fits.
Triss,
I
what'd you
rolled a
get?
It would be weird if I rolled crazy high and, like, Geralt just comes sprinting in.
I know. Triss, what'd you get?
25.
25, and then Augustus.
4.
4. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me roll
Real
for
bad.
the creature.
These dice can't roll great all the time, okay?
Oh my lord. This is awesome. Great. Good
Oh,
news.
no.
Good news all around. What the heck? Yeah, that's...
Before this happens, just curious, like, Gerald offered to heal, like, Augustus before. Augustus would definitely accept that once, like, the fight's over.
Yeah, did we manage that already, or...
Oh, we did not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
have to mark it down. Hang on, because then you have to mark it down as a spell slot.
Doozy, what'd
I
you
am
roll?
more than happy to have healed you, but I need to make a note.
Doozy, what'd you roll?
And just to
20.
20, okay. Wow. And let me sort this.
And just to DM, John, I didn't hear anything about like a starting gold, so I gave myself 0, just in case.
At level 5, I forgot what it is. Like 5,000?
500.
500? Okay.
500.
Cool.
Okay. Well, you guys figure... Okay, so Triss, you basically have initiative here.
Yeah.
You see this
I'm gonna
creature
look at
emerging
you.
from the darkness at 30 feet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look at Deuce and be like, thanks for the heal, man, and I'm gonna rush it.
You're gonna run?
And yep, no, I'm gonna run at the Gibbering Mouther.
Okay, you have 30 feet of movement.
I'm going full attack mode.
Okay, you can...
I know that those boys are not.
Hang on. So real quick, Augustus, do you have? I did healing word, so you have 2d4 plus 4.
Do you roll that or do I?
I've been having really shit luck with my d4s, so why don't you roll this?
You know, let me roll it and get back to you which one of us should roll.
Yeah, you guys figure
there
that
we
out.
Not bad. Not bad.
John,
Yeah.
is
2d4
this
plus 4.
is this darkness? Like, is there light in this room?
There's no light. At the end of this hallway is actually just like a collapsed cave.
I'm invisible.
Okay.
Cause drow. Or cause Gloomstalker. So I'm going to rush this thing, make my 4 attacks with advantage.
While that's going on, I assume it's like Gerald like heals me. I'm like, oh, thank you. I feel much better. Hey, do you hear something?
I just want to look back. Oh, I'm sure they're fine. They're fine. I'm just.
At this point, you're definitely hearing the battle cry of this drow. As it's like she's like madly rushing. Yeah!
That's 20 to hit for the first one, not nat, but 20 to hit.
Get to it in a minute.
Okay.
Second one is,
This has a natural armor of AC 9.
then second one hits. Third one hits.
Oh, you don't have a d4 anymore.
That's okay. They would have still hit.
It'll
And
last for a minute.
fourth one hits.
Okay. Give me some
So
damage.
all 4 of them hit, which means I have where are all my d8s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5d8 plus 16. Freaking love this class. Okay. That's 10, 20, 26 plus 16. 26 plus 16.
That's
40,
significant.
26, 36, 42.
42.
Okay. It's still there. So, I mean, in this order, and Grant, this is probably the most interesting from your perspective. You know, you're just like, oh, thank God we got out of that tough spot there. And you're kind of standing there with this oddly quiet revenant who wants to go south. So Gerald runs off to the north to go inspect the altar. Then you kind of hear Doozy's, you know, and Triss head off to the east here, like, huh? You start to make out this gibbering, and then you just this battle cry of the drow.
And then because I have 40 feet of movement the first turn, I'm gonna move 10 feet backwards because I'm invisible and he can't make an opportunity attack against me.
You use 35 feet of movement to get to it.
I'm gonna move 5 feet back. Then.
Okay. Yeah, there's no
I'm just
opportunity
getting out
attack.
of melee range.
Yep.
No opportunity attack because I'm invisible.
Nope.
Because unless it has like true sight. If it has true sight, it can see me.
Does not.
Blind sight.
Doozy, you're up.
Am I close enough to get into melee range?
Yeah. You're gonna have to run by.
I'm
Triss.
gonna do that.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna strike twice with my greatsword.
And a Gibbering Mouther, everyone's familiar with these. It's like this is pile of gelatinous with like it's all these mouths are just talking. Actually, I need to. Where's my monster?
Are you doing the John? Are you doing the liquid thing where the ground around it is like goo?
Aberrant ground, yes. That only affects you at the beginning of a turn.
It's because it makes it difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay. My dog stopped barking. I rolled a 14 and a 20 to hit.
Because it makes it really hard to
Both hit.
melee it. Cool. Because the ground around it turns to liquid goo.
It only affects you at the start of your turn, it looks like.
Yeah, if you start your turn in the goop
Is what it says, yeah.
sort of thing. I didn't know that was a thing. I just didn't want to be in melee range.
The
with
ground
anything
is
anymore.
difficult terrain, but you don't have to make the saving throw unless you start your turn in the area.
Cool.
Yeah.
That works. That was an accidental stroke.
Sorry, and so Doozy, it sounded like both those attacks hit. Let me know what the damage is.
Yeah. It's 11 damage for the first hit and then 8 damage for the second.
Okay, you've kind of almost cleaved it in two here. It is now its turn.
What you gonna do, bad boy? Huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it. Save. What's my saves? Okay. That is a 19 plus 1, so a 20.
Okay, you succeed. One of the mouths kind of puckers up and then spits this spittle at you. You are able to shield your eyes from this chemical glob that hits you. It's now going to make a bite attack against you. It's hungry. It hungers. That's going to be a 14 hit. I'm guessing that misses.
That misses.
Okay.
Get your mouth off of me.
Okay. It is now... Let's see here. Gerald, it's your turn.
I am going to investigate the altar.
Okay.
How much does he investigate?
You're like, they'll be fine. You find a red stone altar covered with small, dirty handprints.
Gerald's just gonna look. I'm sure they're fine. They don't need me. What am I gonna do?
I'll read you some more text after, and on the next turn after this concludes. We'll just assume that you're inspecting it right now.
Yep.
Action to Augustus.
I can't see the map too well. How far away is
10,
Augustus
20,
from
30,
the
40,
battle?
50. You're 60 plus feet, about 70 feet.
60 plus feet. Okay.
It's almost like the party's
can I
split up.
see it from roughly where I am? Sorry?
Can you
if I were
see?
to run south just a little bit, could I see the fight just fine?
I think so. You have dark vision.
I'm a no. Yeah, I have dark vision 60.
Yep. So you do have to run. You do have to get a little closer, but when you're 60 feet away, you can make out the scene playing out here.
Yeah. Cool. Because I assume once I hear the sound of battle, I'm gonna run towards it.
Yep. And you see this frightening creature of many mouths just babbling this kind of maddening, magical gibberish.
Going to cast a tier 1 mage missile for 8 damage.
It's still standing.
It's okay.
I will roll once. I'll roll well for mage missile one of these days. Don't worry.
That's fine. Triss, you're starting your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So in this order, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Even though I'm 5 feet away from it, I'm out of melee range. I don't know how.
Yep, you're within 10 feet of it.
Okay, cool. Strength saving throw?
Yep.
Okay. That is a 16.
Okay. You are able to avoid the dough. You notice the ground around it is covered in slime, which is kind of wrapping up around your boots. You are able to withstand this effect, which appears to be it's trying to stop you from moving. I also need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. That's going to be a 15.
You succeed. You're able to overcome it. This effect, which seems to be just trying to just drive you kind of mad to overwhelm your senses.
Oh,
you just shrug it off. Yeah, it's like this gibbering. It's so much it almost makes you want to freeze up and just stop.
And I'm gonna run at it again, and I'm gonna do 3 attacks.
Okay, make your attack rolls.
And I'm still invisible. That is nat 17, nat 20 on the second one, and then a nat 12.
Give me some damage.
So, and 19. So that's going to be D8, D8. I'm just going to double the die. Where are my D8s? 4.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
That is
solid.
10, 14, 18.
Plus 12, right? 30.
Yeah.
3 hits?
Yeah, 3 hits. So that damage plus 16 because I double the modifier for the nat 20.
34.
So 34 damage.
That's enough. It's not a major creature, but you just run up. You're just, this is you get a sense of some real danger.
Gosh, shut up!
As you cleave it into 2 pieces.
I'm aiming for the mouths particularly.
It just collapses on the ground. There's this pile of goo and mouths.
Ew, 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 as I walk away from it. Getting out of the gross.
Okay, now we'll get to Gerald now that we've resolved that timeline.
Assist King! Assist King!
So this altar, Gerald,
You and me.
is 3 feet tall. It appears to be a few hundred pounds. It's a block of dark red stone. Do you speak... What languages do you speak?
Me?
Yeah.
I speak Common, Dwarvish, Gnomish, and Undercommon.
Oh, good. So in Dwarvish, you find these prayers to Dumithlóin, the keeper of secrets under the mountain. There's these greasy handprints all over this thing. Would you like to make
a? I would like to make a history check if possible. Being what I am, I get double proficiency on all history checks related to any magical, technological, alchemical items.
You can make the check. I'll tell you what I can.
Cool. I just wanted to see if makes me think of anything. Which means 3 plus 7, so I actually get plus 10. Please roll well. 19?
19's good enough. So Dumithlóin was the keeper of secrets. This is part of the Undermountain lore. He was like a dwarven kind of demigod. You would also understand that it just seems like these handprints. Can you make an additional a nature check for me? To discern if these
nature?
Yeah, to discern what these handprints are from.
Sure. I'm getting a lot of 3s on the chonker. I'm gonna spend a luck point because that was appallingly bad. All right, that's a little better. 14.
Okay, good enough. These are smallish handprints. They look like they could have been from a goblin or something the size of like a halfling, maybe. To expound on your history check, yeah. So leaving any sort of dwarven religious thing this dirty would be considered desecration.
Yeah, I want to turn back and seeing Triss and Doozy come back, and it's like, oh, you're back. Made a lot of noise. It was kind of busy here.
Yeah,
hard to
well,
think. I want to turn back to the altar and cast Detect Magic on it.
There's some kind of magic. I don't know what type though. It doesn't really specify here. Probably enchantment.
Okay, there's some form. Okay.
It's an altar. It's a religious altar.
so it's more like divine energy.
Correct.
Can I inspect around it? Is it just sitting there? Or like I'm gonna look for anything that looks like like it moves maybe, or there's a mechanism or something, or if you touch it, something might happen. Just general. Maybe look at the alcove itself.
There's
Honestly,
nothing.
it's like a trap door. Or...
You rolled investigation already, I think, right? Or not?
I did.
Yeah, okay. There's nothing special. Again, this is a 3-foot tall, 500-pound tapered block of dark red stone, engraved with dwarvish prayers. It is covered with greasy goblin handprints, which any dwarf would consider a desecration.
Interesting. The dwarves wouldn't be pleased to see this. There's some magic, but can't tell what it is. I don't know. I don't think it's a door or anything.
So it's not useful.
I don't believe so, but I can't be sure. I'd like to, what's life without a bit of excitement? I'm going to touch it.
You touch it, and nothing happens.
It's going to be like, sort of like, boop. Nothing.
You boop the snoot.
What are you doing?
That was disappointing. Oh, well, there's magic there, didn't it?
I want to just like
last
roll.
time we was magic to walk through a bloody wall. You never know. Anyways, what were you two up to that was so exciting?
Oh, there was like a big globby thing with mouths. It's in pieces now.
Kind of
Here, you
annoying.
can go.
Very good.
Goop. Here, I'm gonna
Look
take
at
some of
that.
the. I'm gonna take some of the like slime from my boot and just like plop it on his hand.
I don't want to touch it.
You can dissect that. Is that? Am I using it right? Dissect.
You
that?
are. Good job, Dizzy.
Yes.
High five.
Or like look at the dude like, oh, that's
It's
lovely.
gross.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You got vials for that shit, all right?
Yes, but I don't know if I need this. I want to pull out a magnifying glass and just. Can I do an investigation on the goo?
I suppose.
Yay.
Nature.
Ooh, apparently I'm very good at investigating goo. That would be a 26.
Yeah, it's a common type of goo found on several, similar to the family of oozes. Potentially hazardous if handled incorrectly. Kind of acidic. It likes to digest things. Thank God it's dead. So,
Really.
so your attention is no longer on the altar.
No, I'm just gonna sort of go over to Triss and just sort of sneer and just. I really did want that. Thank you. Ew. And just walk back to the altar.
Okay. The altar is still there. It's still covered in greasy goblin handprints.
Just for
really hoping there'd be
justice,
something.
once like the fight like clearly ends, I'm gonna walk over, make sure everyone's okay, then walk over to see what like Gerald's doing. Like, oh, something I can learn from. Hang on, let me look at this, and I'd look at it too. See if I discern anything.
Nerds.
I know, such nerds. That's why they need us here, right,
This is
Dizzy?
This is a
Yes.
dirty
Very
altar.
much.
Just gonna look at the just sort of without turning back while still looking at it.
Yes, but if it wasn't for us, you'd probably both be dead. So
Yeah, well, you'd be dead way sooner.
Gnomes.
Perhaps would have at least learned something.
Yeah, overrated.
I do not speak Dwarvish, though. I speak Goblin, that helps, but not Dwarvish.
Oh, you speak Goblin?
Yep.
That's
Well, we
actually
know
handy.
that there's a Goblin settlement on this level. So maybe the Goblin settlement ends up here, as like on this side of the Copper Room of Death.
I wonder there's a back way in. Right, well, I guess we'll move on then. Onwards, let's go. What about you, actually, Mr. Creepy? Where do you want to go? Do you know anything about this?
Oh, Halleth is urging you to the party to head south.
Of course.
We double check.
I still don't like them.
And you said you said out of I guess context. You said that the hallway that the Mouther was coming down was a collapsed tunnel.
Yes, there appeared to, well, I mean, you wouldn't know this, but yeah, that's
Well, I know.
the fact. Yeah, there's a collapsed tunnel. There is a dirty altar here. And then Halleth's urging the party to go south. He's like, I can feel it. This is where we need to go.
I want to ask the two who went down and fought the thing, is there anything down that way, or does it just stop?
There was.
I don't know. I stopped. I was looking at rocks.
It was very dark down there. We just saw the monster, and that was about it.
Incredibly useful. Thanks. I'm going to walk south then.
Before leaving, I just want to discern, like, who is an altar to, or, like, what is it an altar to?
I'll read it again.
Oh, I'll tell him.
The altar is a 3-foot-tall, 500-pound tapered block of dark red stone engraved with Dwarvish prayers to Dumathoin, the keeper of secrets under the mountain. Greasy goblin handprints cover the altar, which any dwarf would consider a desecration.
From what I know of goblins, would they just touch a dwarven altar just to, like, haha, this is going to make them mad? Like, would goblins do that, or would they have, like, more of a purpose?
Goblins, I don't even think I need to, like, roll this. I mean, goblins don't generally have much of a sense of purpose other than to just ruin things. So it's entirely possible that they could have just maliciously dirtied that altar.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything about that?
You know, why not? I'll cast Prestidigitation again, just to clean it up.
Okay.
How nice of you.
The handprints begin to disappear. Oh, I deleted the altar itself too. Oops.
That's how clean it is.
Look at how clean it is. It's gone now.
I know. Let me see if I can find the asset that I used for that. Here, I'll just throw this one up there.
I mean, before doing that, I would just look at the handprints. Like, if I can't discern any kind of meaning or pattern from it, like, yeah, I'll just clean them off.
No, there's no pattern. It's almost like somebody smeared their, like they ate a sandwich and just smeared greasy mayonnaise handprints all over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then just cleaning it up, walking away.
As you begin to walk away, you suddenly have this weird sense of awareness. Like suddenly the dungeon feels more familiar to you, and you feel like if you were to walk by something secret, that you would just know that it was there.
We pleased the gods.
It's like somebody kind of whispered in your ear, like, look over here and there and everywhere.
I would just be like, kind of stop and look, kind of like, did anyone else hear that?
Hear what?
You have been granted a boon by. You've been granted for 24 hours a boon from Dumathoin. You will see any secret door as plainly visible.
Cool.
God damn it.
Excellent.
I
Wasn't
kept
going
repeating.
for
I
that, but I'll
was
take it.
like, dirty altar. It's so dirty. So, the party proceeds south. This hallway is like 100 feet long. As you enter this next room, which I need to flip the page. As you enter the room, there is just this wall of skeletons and rusty armor, extending up within a 2-foot gap from the top of the wall.
If you want to clean this too.
I mean,
Can I
yeah,
get the-
might as well.
So a tiny or smaller creature could potentially pass through. Otherwise, the only option is to climb over or to try to deconstruct this pile.
I just want to inspect the skeletons. What are they, and what era? You know, that sort of thing.
Good.
I want to look and see if I can find how they died. Like if there's any like weapon, like consistent wounds on them, or
Yeah,
Are these just-
I think medicine checks for both of you.
Ooh,
not bad.
21.
That would be a 14.
So these are Lance. These are mostly hobgoblins.
Hobgoblin. Ugh.
Hobgoblin skeletons, yes. And actually, you can see that there's a lot of evidence of battle wounds, nicks in the bone, like from swords and arrows.
Does it look like anything in this room? Like, is there like an opening in the ceiling, like, or were these dragged here, sort of thing?
They've been piled here intentionally. It's a wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone made a wall of bodies.
And it just splits the room into two.
Cool. Hey, small folk, you want to go check out the other side and then tell us if we need to dismantle this?
Well, we're still gonna have to climb up and over it.
No, because you're small and you can fit
He said tiny.
Tiny.
Oh.
Yeah.
tiny. Never
So
mind.
like a pixie could fit through the holes.
Tiob's familiar could have fit.
Everyone
but-
else climb over.
Yeah.
I have little mechanical clockworks.
Can you see through them?
Even
I don't
goblins
know.
like their Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Hang on. Hang on. I might have a solution to this.
You could attempt to dismantle the wall. It looks very precarious. Or you can climb over it.
We could try and push it forward, and then if there's something waiting for us on the other side, we crush it with dead bodies. That's an option.
Sorry, I would
Yeah, I know.
I would just know this right off the bat. It wouldn't take me 20 minutes to figure it out.
For the mechanical things,
Yeah, my little
you
clockworks.
can't see through them
How do you know?
because I've read the artificer thing.
Oh. Well, I could at least send one up and over and see if like
It
there's-
dies immediately. Yes, yes, you can do that.
What are you sending a what? A critter?
Yeah, so I have these little clockwork, basically like little multi-legged clockwork critters that just sort of like
Are they tiny?
kind of like skittle around. Yeah, they're like they're like handheld.
If they're tiny, they can go through.
Okay, so I'm just gonna wind one up and you can direct them and make them go places. You can't see through them; they can't do anything other than just go.
Oh,
But I'm just gonna send
it's not like
one-
a familiar or anything.
No, it's not like a familiar. I don't have something that does that until next level. But at this point, I can just you can use it like send it into a room and see if something attacks it.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna send it and have it sort of like tick, 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 like funny little 6 little legs. Tick, 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 is sort of like waddles through the wall and just sort of proceeds into the next room.
Like
Just
straight
wanna,
through.
Like, listen. Yeah.
Okay.
Just sort of listen and see if anything happens. If it gets
You can hear it kind of.
There's any-
It gets quieter. quieter.
Nothing?
Nothing. It just keeps
Right,
going.
well, which is fine. No, that's fine. Right. Well, at least we know that there's nothing on the other side of the wall waiting to kill us. Upside?
Upside. So do we want to go?
I do hope it didn't go too far. I want to get it back.
We want to shove this wall of bodies over?
I'm just afraid of
Well, you
falling.
said it's 2 feet from the top of the wall, right? So can we just climb it? Or 2 feet from the ceiling? There's a 2-foot gap?
Yeah, you can climb it, or you can knock it over.
Right. I would like to climb it and poke my head up over.
All right, anybody who wants to climb, make a athletics check.
I'm going to help Geralt climb. I'm going to like kind of lift him up and keep him. Gerald. I'm going to help him climb
Okay, so with advantage, Gerald.
with advantage.
Oh, nat 20. I needed that because the other one was not.
Yeah, you can see with your dark
So I was
vision.
like, I just like clamber up and I use Triss's head sort of as a like, thank you.
Feet on hands, not. You can't see me either, so like.
Why?
Because I'm invisible because we're in the dark.
Oh, hence we get hand, foot on face.
Ow,
Sorry.
Here, ow.
Peeking your head over, you can see your toy is about 50 feet away, bumping against the wall over here. It's kind of just an empty room.
All right, I'm just gonna look back. Right, there's nothing here. It looks fine. I'm just gonna slide down the other side slide down the pile of bodies like a really gruesome slip and slide.
Ew.
No noises. Yeah, so you're able to do so without you don't disturb the wall in any way. And now you're on the other side.
I'm gonna go try to pick up my clockwork.
Okay.
Little critter.
I'll help Augustus up as well.
All right. Strength or athletics check with advantage, Augustus.
Boy, thank you. I'm not very good at climbing. The first roll was a
That's why I'm
3,
helping.
The second one was in second digits, so incredibly helpful. 16.
Okay, success. You can see
All right.
Gerald playing with his wind-up toy over here.
I assume, like, I like to, like, in my head imagine, like, I'm terrible at climbing, and she just walks up and goes, like, Goosh.
I'm not that strong. Doozy, if you want, I can like go up on my knee and you climb up and then help pull me up.
I can help you first. No, it'll be better if I
Okay.
help you first.
I'm not gonna be able to pull you up. This is-
Halleth is able to make it over.
okay. So Doozy's gonna help me up and then I'll help him come
Okay.
up.
With advantage.
So that is both of those were 12s. So that's 12. Was it athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Athletics. 15.
Okay, you're successful.
And then I'm gonna help him up. So I'm staying up at the top and helping pull him up.
That is a 26. Straight roll.
Unless I can't. If I can't, then I would descend.
Well, if he rolled a 26, he's able to get over.
Okay.
You would be worried about the stability of this wall of bones, I think, for as far as pulling
Yeah,
someone up.
Yeah, I'd like reach down, look at him, go, you can manage.
Yeah, so everybody makes it over without disturbing the wall. Halleth is now absolutely, he's like, we're so close, I can feel it. He wants to go east.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I'm so concerned.
Okay, we're getting there.
I don't trust
Cool your tits, man.
I would like to first, I guess, while they're, would it be fine to not backtrack a little bit, but I suppose, but while waiting for them to all climb over, can I walk the other direction?
West?
I just want to sort of wander and explore. Yeah, just kind of wander and explore, waiting for them.
Okay. So Halleth is going east. Gerald is
Right,
going
well,
west.
he's welcome to go that way. I just want to look around the next corner, to see what I see.
What's the rest of the party doing?
As I come down the bones, I'm just gonna wait in the center until he comes back.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna be 15 feet behind Halleth, going east.
okay. So, and I don't know if you were there, but basically he's promised you guys a map of a third level of the dungeon if you help him avenge the people that killed him.
Oh, right. Maps are good.
And we're on the second level currently, correct?
Correct. The third level is
Yes.
called Saugath. Gerald, you find there's 3 hallways. There's north, south, and west.
I'm gonna keep a close eye on Augustus. I'm gonna still be like, the last one trailing on that party, but like,
So you guys are kind of peckishly
I'm
following him.
kind of like slowly going as I'm like looking back, like making sure they don't like go into shit, you know?
All right, I'm gonna look behind me, see if they're all going the other way. I'm like, all right, fine, and just trot after them.
Triss, I'm assuming you're...
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Okay. Let me just bunch you all up. I mean, Halleth is like very determined. Like you haven't seen him this incensed about something. Don't look at that side of the screen.
Oh, I'll cover my ass, sorry.
I like the immediate peek there.
He's kind of doing this like mall walk. You know, like his pace is kind of quickening as he takes you down this down this hallway. You can feel the kind of he's breathing heavily, kind of gripping his sword.
Someone's excited.
Hold up. If you feel like they're right around the corner, maybe we should do planning. Maybe we should just run it. I know that's coming from me, but
there's no time for planning. You can
I was gonna say, who killed our drow?
As you-
Replaced it with you.
as you traverse this hallway, you can hear the sounds of battle. The east side of this room is partially collapsed. And you can see kind of
So
a
it sounds
flickering light emitting from this whatever's around the corner.
all right. So there's things battling other things in there. How about we let the things battle the other things until the one set of things dies?
I'm just gonna peep around the corner and just see what I see. If it's sort of like, ooh.
I'm all for murder.
Let's see how many hit points he has. Dang it, I just had this bookmarked earlier and there it is. Gerald peeking around the corner. This room is lit. This room is lit, yo.
It's lit, yo.
Shit's lit, yo.
This large room, the ceiling is 10 feet high. There are mine carts containing glittering heaps of copper ore littered around. In the corner of the room, you can make out there's 2 dead Nothics. There's a man who appears to be cornered by this bug-like creature called a Mesoloth and 2 more Nothics as they close in on him.
I would like to just relay this back to the group. Looks like he's in a bit of a pickle back there. Doesn't look the most pleasant thing.
Yo, Halleth, that you dude?
Is that a friend of yours?
Yeah, he's just like, no, it must be by my hand.
Okay.
He's gonna use
that's
his
the guy.
He's gonna use his movement to start. He's gonna move 30 feet.
Ugh.
As he's
Well,
like pointing, he's
what
like,
I-
you.
Oh god. Okay, I follow.
Pointing at the dude or the bug or the?
The dude in the
dude.
corner. Rex. Rex, you betrayed me.
I'm just imagining the bug things going. "What?"
You do. And it's like intruder.
Yeah.
We've heard it before. Prepare to die.
Body, prepare to die. On God.
My name is Antonio Montoya.
I'm gonna trot forward and hide behind a minecart. That one that's in the bottom of the screen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna be as forward as I can be.
Okay. You guys can make it about here. And
I'm definitely going for behind the minecart.
I think we're all gonna roll initiative.
Yep.
Please, not a 3. Something better. What was that?
Give me just a minute. I've got to just copy and paste.
Secret tunnel.
Nat 20 to 26.
Oh, I didn't even prepare this encounter. What kind of a DM am I?
You thought we might have been more tripped up by the flame
No,
skull.
yeah, I had a bunch of. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Got it. And we're gonna do.
Secret tunnel.
Okay, let me just roll their initiatives first,
Yes.
and then we'll do roll call.
Ashlyn, your dice rolled really well for me on the first one, but pretty normal for me on the others.
Okay, so apparently Revenants.
that means they're
Oh, sorry. 3.
On the dice for initiative checks, I've gotten 22, 2.
Oh my gosh. That's actually good. Okay, so here's my thing, Grant. Look where the 20 and the 2 are on your dice.
Sorry?
Look where the 20 and the 2 are on your dice, like
Oh,
where
yeah.
they're physically located.
Opposite the 1. Yep.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, based on your the way it's weighted before. Yep. I'd definitely rather have this side be weighted up.
Okay, this is going to be really annoying. Let's see here, veteran 5e. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. So that means I can open up Revenant over here. Revenant ready to go. Ready to revenate. Okay, Triss, what's your what'd you get for initiative?
26.
Oops.
I rolled a nat 20 and I had +6.
All right, 26. Not Rex. Doozy, what did you get?
17.
Gerald?
10.
Augustus?
4.
That's the same as last. Okay.
Again, I'm assuming as a flavor text, and I'm going last normally because I'm not used to big scale combat. Who knows what's going on? That's how it works in my head, at least.
Heroically running away.
I'm heroically going to future victories. Okay.
Okay, Triss, you are up first. You guys are making approximately a line. So
Yeah.
what you see is this
I have
Mesoloth
40
and 2 Nothics are attacking this man. There's 2 incapacitated Nothics that he appears to have slain already.
How far away are they?
A ways.
Yeah, I have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's far though. It's 70 feet.
20, 30, 40. They're about 50 to 60 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to... Sorry, I'm reading a spell. Yeah, I'm going to run forward with all 40 feet of my movement
Okay. I'm going to move you.
towards the combat.
Okay.
If I can get myself where there's a... I could kind of duck behind a mining cart, that'd be great.
You're close, but not quite.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, there's this cart right
Okay.
here, but you're almost there.
That's fine. Okay. And I'm going to fire three arrows at the biggest bug, the bug thing in the middle.
Big bug.
You get 3 attacks even with arrows?
I get 3 attacks on my first. I get an extra one on my first turn.
I like big
I
bugs.
was
I
really
cannot
good
lie.
the first turn.
That
Oh,
sounded
and these
funnier
all
in my
have
head.
advantage because they haven't gone yet. So that is a 15 plus 7, a 14 plus 7,
21,
and a 13 plus 7.
20.
Yeah, 20, 21, 22.
To hit the big bug.
Yeah,
This AC 18.
all of those hits.
Okay, cool.
So that's 1, 2, 3, and then well, let me read that thing again. Yeah, I get 4d8 for this. So it's 48 plus 12.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just 3 hits.
Okay, that is 10, 17 plus 12, so 29 damage.
29 total. Okay. Shoop, shoop, shoop. As it let loose your flurry of arrows, this creature is now definitely aware of your presence.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to Hunter's Mark. I should have done that to start because I'm an idiot.
Oops.
I'm a Hunter's Mark the bug guy.
Mezzaloth? Okay. This is it's
Yep.
a demonic creature. And
That's my own stupidity for not doing that before because I missed 3d6 worth of damage because I didn't start with that. Fuck. If I had done that to start, I would have done an extra 3d6 damage.
this is such a weird encounter.
Oh, no. I know, and it's my own doing. I'm not gonna.
Halleth is going to run straight towards this. You can kind of hear him just, you.
World is orange. Smoke or what?
Look like super orangey.
Yeah, the smoke from the fires. Yep. Yeah, I got some messages
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. Oh my god.
So I was noticing. I looked outside and it was super orangey.
This man is suddenly frightened of Halleth. He just freezes in fear as he is now paralyzed by Halleth's vengeful glare. Doozy, it's your turn.
It is mi turno. I will. How far am I from everyone? Like a night battle.
So just to give you an idea, you can kind of make it about halfway across the room, but not within melee range this turn.
If I run halfway, did I Misty Step? Can I potentially get there?
Yeah, so your movement's 30 feet. 2, 3, all right. So that puts you about 20-ish feet away from action.
Okay. Can I do anything else? I'm gonna see if I can do anything else before I.
Before you
commit to
Misty
that
Step? Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna do.
It's looking
gonna
really
cast
bad for this
Bane.
guy. Okay.
Oh, Bane.
I'm gonna cast Bane on the same dude that got Hunter's marked, I think.
You get 3. You get to do 3.
Oh, I guess to do 3. Oh yeah, that's right. That's just right. I'll do it on the 3 that are alive. Over those 3.
You get to cast Bane on 3 people?
Yep.
Yeah.
Same as Bless.
3 creatures.
Okay. I don't,
Also, John, are these
it's a charisma. It's a charisma saving throw. So
what does Bane do? What's the effect?
it's a minus 1d4 to attacks and saving.
it's the opposite of bless, pretty much.
Okay. It's charisma save?
It's a charisma save.
Alrighty. Nothics are not very charismatic. They rolled a 10 and an 8, respectively.
They do not succeed.
Okay. I'm just gonna. What the heck's going on here? There we go. I'm gonna just put a different one, and then the Mezzaloth rolled a 17.
He does succeed.
Okay, actually it was an 18, but so he's single charmed. I need to make some new indicators. Is that are you misty stepping in, or are you gonna kind of hang out right there?
I'm just gonna hang out there. I'm gonna hang out there.
Not a bad idea. It's the Nothic's turn. They are going to attack this dude. Let me see what they have.
Cool.
All right. So this one is going to step over his cohort buddy. He's going to make 2 claw attacks against this paralyzed target. So that's going to be...
Paralyzed or frightened?
He's paralyzed.
D4 out of that.
It's fear and paralysis. Yeah. It's actually both. Revenants are apparently pretty scary dudes. So those both hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be 6.
Even with the minus D4.
Oh, let me re-roll that then. Let me re-roll that. Well, it's advantage also, so it's minus. So it's plus 4 to hit. So that cancels out. So that's an 18 still. And then okay, so the second one doesn't hit now.
Okay.
4. So that's gonna do 8 damage to this human. Number 2 is going to make his attacks. He's got a minus 4. Thanks for reminding me. Miss. Well, that was a nat 20. So one of those hits. It's going to be 12. Ugh. Gerald, it's your turn now.
How far back am I?
Pretty far. You would need to dash to get within melee range, or otherwise you're going to kind of just end up in the middle of
Oh,
this.
I have no interest in being within melee range. No, thank you.
Yeah. You can get within attack range on
I
his
do not
turn.
intend to be... Well, no, how far? I just want to know how far am I, because spell ranges.
Everybody in the back is about 60 feet away.
About 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd have to hold a tape measure up to the screen to get better than that.
Okay, well, the reason I'm asking is because the spell I was going to use has a range of 60 feet.
You would need to move forward a little bit to be safe.
Okay, that is perfectly fine. Let me check one thing really quickly.
I'll put you there.
Yes.
Chick-fil-A's back on the menu.
That was what I was going to do. Okay, excellent. I am going to cast... Gerald has just about had enough of all these weird, creepy things. So he's going to cast Flaming Sphere, where he's going to run forward and he's going to cast Flaming Sphere 60 feet away, because it's got 60 feet of range.
How big is that?
And he is going to cast... it is a 5-foot diameter sphere, and any creature that is within 5 feet of the sphere gets toasted.
Okay, I think that what's her name did that to you guys previously.
So I'm going to plop it right there, right in between the 3 of them, so they will all get toasty.
He's pointing at the monstery things, not the person.
Not the dude. In that spot right there.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a flaming sphere.
Our friend wants to kill the other one.
And does that occur their next turn, or is that immediate?
It is immediate.
Okay, so what am I...
So they all have to make a dexterity. It is a dexterity saving throw.
DC 15 Dex save, and they all have to make it.
Does Bane affect this, Victor, or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Saving throws as well.
Okay, so that's going to be from left to right, a 15, and a 3. You said it was a DC
Even with
15.
the-
Oh, is it? You said Dex, right? Shit.
Yes.
So that's going to be an 18, an 18. Sorry, an 8. Yeah, actually, an 18, a 15, and a 6. So Nothic 1, 18, Mesoloth 15. This guy's 6. And
Even with the minus D4.
yeah, I'm not shitting you. That was 2 nat 19s.
Oh, fuck! Wow. All right. Well, the sphere doesn't go away, and they still take half damage.
Okay.
So hang on, let me roll. That was depressing, though.
Yeah,
It
they
wasn't
rolled
so bad.
good.
Okay, 9 damage. So
Can't win them all.
2 take 4, one takes 9, and the sphere stays there.
Yeah.
And I get to move the sphere if I want to, and
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, I'm
They're gonna
familiar with
burn
the spell.
yeah, they're gonna burn every time.
So the ones that passed take 4, and the ones that failed take 8.
9.
9. Okay. So that would be 9.
Well, are we doing half rounded down or half rounded up?
I think it goes down for damage.
Well, it's you have to be consistent across.
Everything is.
Everything has to be either half rounded
No, it's
down or
5.
half
No,
rounded
it's
up.
5. It's 5. Because if it's 4.5, it rounds up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
had it inverted.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
I
So
think
it's
I
5,
think that's
5,
the
and
official
9.
rule is to round up. It's not going to break the game. Okay, and that's your turn.
Yeah. How close did I have to get? Where am I?
You're about 50 feet away. And 20, 30,
Is there
40.
any way I could make it to an ore cart to hide behind?
Not you can be in partial cover. You're kind of going to be if you line yourself up with this one. So the short
Okay,
answer is
I'm
not
good
this
with that.
turn, but you can kind of get there.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Partial cover is good.
Then it goes to the Mesoloth. Now let's see
At
what
the
he
beginning of their
has.
turn, do they have saves again? Or is it just at your turn?
Ends its turn.
Okay, so if it ends its turn in the
In the range of the sphere, then it gets burned again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you got its attention. It's going to command the Nothics to continue attacking Rex. It's going to turn, and I think it's probably going to go to Halleth, being the next closest thing. It's going to make a multi-attack. It is still got Bane. So attack 1 misses. Claw attack 2. What's his AC? That's going to hit. Second claw attack hits. Trident attack. That's going to just hit with a 15. So these are +7s to hit. 2d4 plus 4 for the claw attack. Whoa, that was bad. 6, and then... This is weird running combat against myself. 6 plus 5, so that's 11. So Halleth is almost gonna like laugh. What the fuck? Oh shit! My book keeps touching the keyboard, and it's causing some trouble.
Problem.
Problem.
Got a problem.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of hit points. Halleth just laughs. Just Augustus, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move slightly south, just like get a little bit of cover from the one of the carts, and gonna cast Firebolt on the one attacking Halleth. 14 as a touch attack.
Oh, that's what you rolled as a 14?
Yeah, as a touch attack, I believe.
No, it's a distance.
Oh, just regular
Yeah.
spell attack.
Yeah, it's a ranged spell
14
attack.
then.
That's AC 15. No, that's AC 18, so no.
I'm gonna miss and just keep on going south
Zap.
behind a cart.
Yeah, so you under movement adjacent to this one cart here. Action now to Rex. Okay, so what's he gonna do? He is going to repeat his wisdom saving throw. No, it's not looking good. He is still paralyzed. Top of the batting order. Triss, it's your turn.
Yep. I'm going to run up to the Mezzaloth, and I'm gonna make 3 attacks against it with my rapiers. That is 18 and above for all of them.
Yeah, it's against AC 18 that hits.
That's 18 and higher.
Give me damage.
All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, and come here, you bitch. 3 plus 12. Ooh, that was not good. That was very much not good. That is 10, 17 plus 12, so 29 damage.
He's looking very
Not
rough.
good.
That was with an extra 3d6, and I did the same as I did last time. 29.
Wow.
I rolled a 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4.
So 29 total. Yeah, he's still looking pretty rough though. Do you? Is that end your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Halleth is going to continue towards Rex. He is going to incur an opportunity attack
Fine, I don't care.
from the Mezzaloth, who hits a nat 20. And that's going to be. Call it the claw attack, 2d4 plus 4. Double that, so that's going to be, paltry 8 damage. He's thoroughly unconcerned with this. He's going to walk through the flame sphere, and he's just going to walk up to Rex and just start strangling him. And I'm going to flavor. This is basically a fist attack. That's going to be... Yep, that hits.
What is up with this guy? What?
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of D4s. Okay. Or sorry, D6s. 9 plus 18, 22... 27, 31 damage.
With just his fist?
Yeah, he gets a bonus if it's somebody he really doesn't like. You can see the life being choked out of this human in the corner. That concludes Halleth's turn. Doozy, it's your turn.
I am genuinely concerned. That whole thing makes me question everything. I'm gonna attack the guy that Triss has been attacking.
Okay. Confidently stride up, make an attack roll.
That is a 21.
That hits.
So that's 2d6, right? Yeah. Ooh, that is 14 damage.
That does it.
Yeah.
How do you want to narrate, or you want me to?
You can go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, the paladin just confidently strides up with his sword. Triss, while you're kind of hit it a couple times with your rapiers and distracted it, he's gonna just cleanly decapitate this Mezaloth as it recedes into a pile of goo. Let me just grab
the cheese. And then
Okay.
and then I'm gonna rent the nearest visor, that whatever, I forgot what it's called. Nazaroth?
Oh, the Nothics.
Nothic, there we go. Why was I
Yep,
thinking of that?
you've got enough movement. So this one's also baned.
Yep, I'm gonna attack it with another staggered attack. That is a 9 though.
9 misses.
Damn. Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
It's their turn. So this is the first time, yeah, Geralt, you cast the fire thing previously. He's gonna move away. It's looking like a lost cause. Actually, oh my gosh. Geralt, you cast a spell, right?
Yes.
He is gonna just run. Magic users, run! As is the other one. They're just gonna drop what they're doing and try to scurry away. They're just kind of whimpering. They're kind of pointing towards the two casters. Like, you can kind of see that they're frightened of you guys.
Ooh.
That concludes their turn. Geralt, you're up.
I am going to, because
Here, I'm actually going to use them. They're dashing. They're like, ah!
oh, well, that changes things.
They haven't gotten that far.
Yeah, Nothics.
Well, he moved them quite far, because I
Yeah.
can only move the sphere up 30 feet per turn.
Oh.
Yeah, they went full on dash.
Is that the end of the room there, though?
Yeah, so there's rubble. It's kind of caved in at that side of the room. You can zoom out a little more. Big picture. It's a big battlefield. This is a weird one in the book, because I was reading, I was like, I don't know how this is supposed to go, because it's such a big room. But here we are.
Well, I'm gonna move the sphere to give chase. So they're gonna be chased by this flaming sphere.
Yeah, they're just, ah!
I'm gonna move it on a slight intercept course, so I want to move it. Can you move it towards us a little bit?
We do not want it! You can get about there.
Yeah. So it's gonna try and, because I assume they're gonna have to try and make the corner.
Yeah, they're gonna.
So
Next turn, they're gonna be moving at their full movement speed.
So that's a bonus action.
So Nothics are famously failed wizards who just went mad, and they can no longer use magic. So they have a weird thing when they run into casters.
And then I'm going to cast Firebolt at the first one.
The one that's closest to you?
The one that is closest to me.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. They have a pretty low AC, I think. It's AC 15. Let me know how it goes.
17 to hit.
Yep, roll damage.
9 plus 8.
Satisfying chalk.
Yes. Wow. Fuck you, dice. Fucking 2d10. 6.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Lame.
That was like my hunter's mark damage.
Yeah.
Are you going to move at all, or is that your turn?
I am going to move
Augustus, you're up
10
next.
feet to the left of towards the west.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell to Augustus, "Follow me! Watch the sphere!" Because I'm guessing I'm going to have to move the sphere at a diagonal to intercept them, which will mean going right through him.
It's gonna be. They're gonna go 60 feet to the north next round. Just don't get your hopes up, but you can certainly try. Sorry, I just wanted to prepare you for that.
Or you send Augustus to like scare them to go forward with magic.
Oh yeah.
I'll
That's
let
a
you
good
make
idea.
that choice. Oh my god, you're corralling them.
Yes.
My plan when you said, they're gonna run away is like, all right, I'm gonna aim for the lead runner with firebolt. Did you want me to do something else or just keep doing that?
I don't know. Maybe block their path or something.
Gerald, you can. I mean, you can tell them to either block their path or to attack them or something short.
Well, hence I said slow them down.
Slow them down.
However you see fit to do that.
And then Augustus, you can interpret that however your character would. It's just
All right,
fucked up.
I
You
will
guys are like
change
corralling them.
I'll change from firebolt. Instead, I'll cast grease wherever the lead runner's going. Like this square immediately in front of them. It's a 10-foot diameter.
I think I have something for that.
Range 60. Just right in like the wherever direction they're going. And I
How
want them
big
to
is
just, like,
Greece?
cut
Is it like
back.
10 feet?
Yeah, 10-foot diameter. Or 2x2 squares, whatever. 10 foot.
Yeah, okay, so I'll put it here. If that works for you. I can move it if you need to adjust it.
I mean, right where the lead runner's going. Just perfectly in the middle of where they're going. I just want them to cut back or...
They're pivoting.
I want them to understand if they run into it, they're in trouble.
Oh, I bet they, yeah. I bet they, they'd be frightened of even having a spell cast in front of them. Okay.
I mean...
Very likely going to be successful.
A flaming sphere is chasing them, and, like, do we run into the highly flammable, like, liquid? Probably not.
Yes. Oh.
Oh,
It does, because the flaming sphere does ignite anything flammable that it touches.
Okay.
Yep.
So, do you want the grease there, or do you want to place it somewhere further up the... Or, I mean, it's up to you.
I mean, I'd probably go just a little farther north, just to block them off.
You could kind of like block
I don't know if
between
these-
you and where you're standing and the wall.
Yeah, like to jump around the 10-foot diameter like grease square would be hard. Instead of like they can like easily run around it if this map is.
They can't get by you this way.
Yeah, it's go to the grease or go back.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Is how I interpret or think that in my head. And then I'm going to run just like 10 feet back, like more north by
And if they
northwest.
run...
Sorry?
Based on the
nothing.
description of what the Nothics I'm reading in this book, they're going to treat as if they're frightened of the two casters. They won't really voluntarily move towards you.
Cool.
Unless they can clearly get around. Okay, cool. So, does that conclude your turn? It's Rex's turn. He is currently being strangled by our NPC Revenant. He is still paralyzed with fright. He rolled a 5, so he remains paralyzed with fear as Halleth chokes the life out of him.
Yeah, that looks therapeutic.
In character. It looks like he's having a
That's
good
entirely
time.
in character.
Just-
As she's taking out the bow, like,
Triss, it's your turn. You're standing over a decaying pile of goo. The only combatants
Yep, I'm
are
going to-
on the other side of the room.
I'm gonna move a bit forward,
Forward.
and I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to the one that's closest to me.
The Nothic?
Yeah, the Nothic that's
Okay,
closest.
I'll
to
give
me.
you this movement. You're now 40 feet away approximately.
Perfect.
And you're moving a hunter's mark. I need to still make a condition marker for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that a lot. So.
Yeah. I should have figured it out by now.
Yep. And then I'm going to send 2 arrows at it.
Okay, make your attack roll. I think it's a lowish AC.
Oh, that's a 3 and a 15.
Okay, the first one is a 15 nat. The second one is a 10 total.
Okay, I think the first one hits. The second one does not.
Okay, that's fine. So that's at least a good roll.
No, please. We're just trying to keep the
11
dungeon
plus
clean.
30 support strength.
They
3 and
takes
7.
the dungeon treasures.
Okay, that's what I said.
Oh.
I was
You said
doing. I was
11
doing.
plus 3.
Yes, I was doing this plus 3.
Oh,
So
14.
14.
The second one? Oh, damage. Okay, 14 damage. Logging it. He's looking a little rough. He's now taken about 3 kind of good hits.
Yeah.
Action to Halleth. He's just.
I wonder what he's gonna do.
He's just. You can hear him like, "Vengeance will be mine." Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
D6. A lot of
Vengeance
D6.
Yeah. It's pretty vengeful.
7, 13, 19. Roll a couple more of those bad boys. It's gonna be 24. Yeah, that does it. You hear a snap as he just kind of just breaks Rex's neck as his body goes limp. 2 more to go. All right. Now on to the next one. I think we missed one back there. He's going to start walking his way out of the room. It's Doozy's turn.
I'm gonna run towards the Nothics, and then once I reach my 30 feet, I'm gonna Misty Step to them.
Oh,
To
God.
like
Beware, you may get burned.
They are now scared of you. Okay, so you can Misty Step to the
Oh,
far
yeah.
side here.
Okay, I'm gonna say you should have feared me more, and I strike my great sword.
They takes is the treasure. They takes the treasure.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Woo.
They chase the treasure.
And that is 13 damage.
Okay, this is the healthier of the two.
Okay, so
but he's not so healthy now. They're both pretty similar.
I'm gonna strike him again then.
Do it.
That's a 20 to hit,
This is my dungeon, bitch. That hits.
and that is 8 damage.
8 more. Okay, still
Yeah.
rougher. That goes to. Okay, it's their turn. He is going to. Number 2 is going to make, with disadvantage, an attack against you. That's definitely missing. They're both going to turn, and they're kind of going to run this direction, a little towards Triss.
Towards the flaming sphere.
Well, it's like you've got a Misty Stepping Paladin, you've got like Grease, you've got Fire. They're just confused and frightened at this point. Probably kind of resigned to their fate. That's going to conclude their turn. Geralt, it's your turn.
Well, that flaming sphere is going to just sort of slide its way over there and burn the fuck out of the 2 of them.
Bernie burn.
Slide left. Slide to the right.
Boom.
Crisscross. Crispy.
I'm gonna also I want to yell to the group.
So you have
I'm
to
gonna yell the
ram.
group.
You have to ram the sphere into them for this to.
Yes, I'm
okay.
going to ram them with the sphere.
You're just like poof. Okay, because otherwise they have to end their turn.
Yes. So no, they're going to get rammed. Sphere rammed.
Whoa!
So they both take.
It's dexterity. So there was a 17 and a fail.
Okay, the 17 passes, which is half damage.
Okay, let me know
So
what the
one of them takes. Oh, that was pretty good. That was okay. So one of them takes 10, the other one takes 5.
Okay, let me dole that out.
And then which one looks more dead?
They're both about even. That actually put them dead even.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast, because that's just a bonus action, just to move the sphere.
Yep.
I am going to cast Firebolt at the one closer to me.
Okay.
That is a... Ooh, that's good. That is 25 to hit.
25 certainly hits.
And that is... Whoa! That, he might be dead. That is 18 damage.
That that does it.
That was 2d10. I rolled a 10 and an 8.
Hell yeah.
That was pretty slick.
See?
Keep up that
And I want to
murder
yell to the
rolling.
group. Yep. I want to yell to the group. Wait! Leave the other one alive for a minute! Don't kill him yet!
Augustus, you're up next.
So my original plan was to use Mage Hand, scoop up 10 pounds, if I could, of the grease on the ground, and then just like zoom it around, hit the fire, then zoom up hit the person with the
I think can Mage Hand is 10 pounds the limit on Mage Hand,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you don't have a container to put it in.
Do you need a container, or is it just like I lift 10 pounds? I don't know how it works in the game.
No, you would need a container. It's like a hand. You can't just pick up 10 pounds of grease with your hand.
Ah.
But it's a big hand, isn't it?
I know it's like a hand.
I think
Oh, is it?
Mage Hand Ledger
If it's a
main.
hand, can I like?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Rogue
Oh, yeah.
Rogue
Ledger
can
main
kind of
one.
do that, but it's only Rogue.
If it's just the hand, can I? If the hand is a physical presence, can I have the hand roll in the grease?
I don't see why not.
I basically want to roll the hand of the grease, roll it into the fire, and chill like 3 feet from the face of the one that's surviving. Don't kill the last one. It's like,
It would
all
be like a D.
It's like through the fire, and it's gonna stop.
It would be like a D4 of damage.
I'm not trying to hit him. I just want to have the grease on the hand go through the fire, like the flaming sphere, and then stop right in front of the last one.
He's
Not
trying to
like-
scare it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
allow it. I think I see what you're doing. Yeah, that's fine. I don't exactly have a hand token.
That's okay. We know
Yeah,
it's
but-
there.
I love Mage Hand. What can I get away with?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
It's like,
it's just going to
"Don't
stop
get him!"
like, several feet from him.
Yeah. Okay. Are you
And
using
that-
any
that's
movement?
the whole turn.
Okay, that's your turn.
Nope.
Okay, and then well, Rex is no longer an issue. Triss, you're up.
I'm going to go on the other side of the thing. So there's a mage hand at one point in front of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab it just enough that. So I'm going to put it kind of against the. I'm going to try and grab the thing, kind of shove it against the wall with my arm.
So you're
try to
walking
restrain it.
towards a flaming sphere.
Yes, because I
But
have
she's
to
not
end
going to
my
end her
turn
turn.
in it to. I'm basically reaching into the warmth, grabbing it, and like putting it against the wall.
Okay.
Like Doozy, I might need your actual strength, but
It's Lance. Is it within
It's
5
the
feet
thought
of the
that
sphere?
counts.
Yeah, so it's basically a 15-foot diameter around the center of the sphere.
Okay. So She can move. You have 30 feet of movement, right, Ashlyn?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you can. If you're seeing this, like you're 30 feet away from this point.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll be able to do that and get far enough away from the sphere. Because this is the sphere itself is 10
Okay,
feet,
that's
right?
fair. Then I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna then just I'll stay where I am, and I'm just gonna draw an arrow and aim it at the guy.
Okay.
Just like I'm just gonna be intimidating.
Okay, you're intimidating. I mean, this thing's like burning to death. It's surrounded by.
Yeah.
I would say this is a little bit of an asymmetric situation here.
Oh, entirely. But I'm gonna yell to Doozy like, "Mind holding that one down?"
Oh my gosh, this is murder hobo at its
To be
best.
honest, I thought it was the one that was closer to me, not the one that was.
Oh
further
no, that's
away.
fine. Yeah. I can see that. Well, Halleth's up next. Then it's Doozy. So, I'll go ahead and skip the NPC. We should probably bring this fight to an end.
All right. So it's my turn.
Yeah.
I walk. Okay, I do exactly what Sarah is about to do.
Yeah, you can do that and move back out. You're gonna pick it up.
I'm gonna pick it up, hold it against the wall, and be like, "This is what you get for running away from me."
It is a medium creature. I'm gonna need you to make a contested strength check to.
I was like,
Pick him
Doozy,
up.
don't do that. Sorry.
Does Bane
Strength.
subtract from? It subtracts from contested checks as well.
No, it's just saving throws
Okay.
and attack rolls.
Well, you would have to really mess that roll up to be unsuccessful.
Well, I got
here.
a 20, so
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got a 4. Oh. Okay, so
It's like,
there would have been no way, unless I rolled a natural 1, there would be no way I would screw that up.
Doozy walks over and just picks this Nothic up, and just choke slams him against the wall over here. It's squirming. I'm gonna just remove this light.
that's when he, I'm going to sort of walk towards, because I imagine we're out of combat now.
You are going to take the treasures.
I stop it.
You mentioned treasure.
You just open hand or backhand?
Open hand. Just go. Stab.
Congratulations, the Nothic is now crying.
Out of the singular eye.
just curl out make it stop, sis. Make it stop. I'll declare combat over at this point in time. Lance, do you want to drop that fire sphere?
Yes, I will drop the fire sphere.
Okay, guys.
Actually, how high is the... That's fine.
This is a 10-foot tall room. It's not very tall.
Okay. Because it also sheds nice light, so I was just going to send it up and
It is
have it be
bright
a big
in here.
lamp.
It's
I
right here.
just
Okay.
deleted Triss. Oops.
Ooh!
Triss disappeared. She's now watching
It
birds.
just vanishes out of existence.
And she's back. Okay. Oops, that's not how it's supposed to be. So you have this Nothic pinned against the wall. What would you like to do?
Doozy, are you good at...
What do you want?
Yeah, it's like, he mentioned treasure. I would like to know what he means by that and where it might be. Because, you know,
taking
perhaps
the
we have
master's
come
treasure.
to takes the treasure.
All right, that sounds good. Where is the treasure? Where is it?
The treasure is everywhere. The adventurers come from the hole above, and they takes our things, and the master gets angry.
Master.
Who is this master?
During
He's-
this brutal interrogation, I'm gonna drop the mage hand fire thing, and I was like, I just feel bad as a swift action.
Oh my gosh. The master, the wizard, the great wizard of the Under Mountain.
Oh, they work for Halleth. They
Halleth.
work
Alistair?
for Halleth.
Yes, as we patrols for adventurers and takes us the treasures.
That seems interesting, don't you think?
That one over there was... He's down below there somewhere. I not know. I am just
Is
an
he in
Nothic.
level 3?
No.
Where's the nearest treasure to take?
There's like Rex had like bags of copper, and oh gosh, actually, yeah. Does anybody want to go inspect the dead body?
I'm gonna.
I would like to. Well,
Yeah, you go. You better.
I would like to go investigate
Just 'cause,
and
What
like,
should I do with this guy?
did anybody else want to do that? Sorry, sometimes you speak up first, Lance. So just wanted to see.
Oh no, I just wanted. I wasn't gonna like take it for myself. I was just doing it because I have the best investigation.
Yeah, I'll go and help with that. I have very low charisma, so I'm definitely not good at talking to people.
Okay, you find a backpack.
Okay.
It's pretty easy to find the backpack. It's next to his dead body. Inside of it, you find a silvered short sword. Get out your pens, folks. A 30-foot-long coil of hempen rope. 2 days of rations.
Ooh, that's gonna be helpful.
Just one person's worth of rations?
Yeah. A flask of oil. And a pouch containing 13 gold pieces and a potion of healing.
So I'm gonna look. After sort of sifting through this, look up at Tristan's like, not the most successful adventurer, is he? Bit of a disappointment, really. He's hoping for more. Can I investigate his corpse? Just feel for his pockets and look for any marks on him or anything interesting, any scraps of paper or.
Halleth, if you want to talk to him, can probably explain a little more about.
I thought you said he walked out of the room.
Yeah, he was trying to walk away.
To.
He has these urges, but I'm not gonna like take him away from the party unless you guys clearly are just not going with him. If that makes sense. Halleth used to be part of a group called the Fine Fellows of Daggerford. They knew about. So Rex was the leader of the group. Despite being aware of just how dangerous Undermountain was, Halleth is going to explain that based on just all the legends, Rex kind of assumed, he was like, hey, what could go wrong? People just go down there. It's like free money, right? This cave is full of treasure. All we got to do is go and get it, guys. I mean, what are you, wusses? So, boy, was he wrong. And then also, just with Rex's leadership style, it just really caused the group to be uncohesive, which probably is why they're not all together right now. He must have struck off on his own. Yeah. So you can make an investigation check to try to figure out more about the scene here, if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, I would like to.
Can I help him out with that?
Yeah. I mean, if you want.
I'm actually not bad at investigation.
Can I knock out the Narthic?
Oh, that was
Yeah, you can.
appallingly bad.
I'm just gonna knock him out.
It's easy
Not gonna
enough,
outright
yeah. I mean, he has like 5 hit points, so I'm just going to assume that you just... How do you want to bop him on the head, or like, are you just going to slam him against the wall?
I'm gonna slam him against the wall, and I'm just gonna throw him.
Oh my god. You guys watch as the half-orc paladin just... Boom! We have a bell ringer, folks. We have a bell ringer.
Ding, ding, ding.
My medicine's not that great, but I just want to check on the dude that like the half-orc knocked out and just make sure he's okay. Still alive, at least.
Oh yeah, he'll be fine. He's unconscious.
Yeah, just gonna go over and check his pulse. Okay.
You can make a medicine check to
Double check.
stabilize him as he is unconscious.
13?
That's more than 10, so therefore he is now stable with 1 hit point.
Sweet.
He is just
Well,
like
he's just stable.
He's just like an unconscious person would, just yeah, stable but not conscious.
Yeah.
Not making death
Cool.
saves. How'd that investigation work out?
Poor 14.
He's +7, so.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is this investigation related to anything magical, technological?
No, it's just investigating to see what the crime scene, if there's any clues.
Oh, okay.
So the lantern in the middle of the room does not appear to be as old as the rest of the stuff in the room. With a 14, you might assume that the lantern, in fact, belonged to Rex, who may have been in here looking for treasure when he was ambushed by whatever this patrol was.
Right. Well, it seems again it doesn't seem like he was terribly successful in his search for treasure, which is disappointing. I was really hoping to find something better, at least something interesting. Not gold or something useless like that, but just, something unique. Something I might be able to use,
Well, according to Halleth, he seemed just like a basic bitch sort of adventurer. I'm not surprised.
Well, some interesting magical items and something, just... I just want to look over at Halleth and just be like, your friend is disappointing.
I'm gonna see how I can retcon this, but Halleth is suddenly remembering the other two. We need to go to the goblin market. And I will have my revenge, and you will have your reward.
Are they both there, Halleth?
I feel that we need to go that direction, or a much longer path could take us back to where I need to go.
I feel like keep altering the deal.
No, the deal was the 3.
I was supposed to... So what happened was that as a DM, I did not log the locations of the things he's looking for when you guys got to this level because I didn't expect it. So yeah, he was basically supposed to urge you to go towards the goblin market. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying they're all in there, but there was kind of a key junction. Otherwise, you could press forward, but it's going to take a longer path to get to backtrack to that location. There's plenty of adventure whichever way you go. So we're at 3.5 hours right now. How's everybody feeling?
I was gonna say this seems like a good break point.
Yeah. So you got 2 fights. Did we get 1 or 2 fights in today?
2.5.
3.
Oh yeah.
Killed.
You totally slaughtered that guy.
There was there was Trenzia's lab, and you kicked the door in, and I'm gonna give you guys extra XP for that. You're definitely gonna level up to 6. That was pretty cool. I'm glad that you guys took the time to plan a really creative way to storm the fort there. There was the Gibbering Mouther, and then there was this. So yeah, it seems like you're putting the pieces together. This was a patrol led by the Mezaloth, who was kind of the overlord of these 4 Nothics. They found somebody looting and decided to put a stop to it. So one of the big takeaways, so you tried to take a nap once, and you got attacked by Xanathar's guild, and you've also just come across another adventurer who is basically being attacked almost directly by Halleth's forces. So those are 2 big influences that are going to be thematic through the rest of this dungeon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, give me 2 seconds. Everyone I'm getting these messages to go look at this crazy orange sky, because in case you're watching, California is on fucking fire right now. Those of you not here,
it's quite a crazy orange sky.
Shit is
Valley
lit.
fire.
Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
I mean, last time I looked at the news, which was this morning, it was like 4,000 acres burned.
Well, my view is
That's a
perfectly of the West Coast, so I'm not going to get a good orange view yet. Although it does look pretty orange from here. Like it's yellowish.
Yeah. I'm facing due south. I'm going to have a big wall to my facing east, but still, my sky is still...
Wow, that's kind of
looking
spooky.
great.
The sky is orange. I mean, you can kind of see the...
Oh, yeah.
my background here. That's not just mood lighting.
It looks like yellow.
It's weird, yeah, because it's usually, not yellow like this. It's kind of looking out the window, this is weird. Ooh.
There's one south of that.
Weird times.
Oh, that was one I was looking at.
And next week, for We Were the Good Guys, we'll be downtown in a hotel because we've all been evacuated.
No, we'll all be in OC or something.
Or here.
Or here.
I mean, to be honest, if the fires reach here, they've burned everything else in San Diego.
Pretty much.
We're about at the point We're about at the end of the world.
I mean, it's pretty far in East County, right? It would have to jump quite a few highways.
Yeah, it's south of Alpine. It's in Cleveland National Forest, Hapital Valley Road.
Yeah, we got 3 couches.
Oh.
So we can take 3 people, and then
I'm
a
down
floor, and then a
I'm down
trailer. We have a trailer that has a queen size bed.
I'm working right now, and there's this
A
light
trailer
falling
with that
up
new
Ash.
kitchen.
Oh, that's gotta be
Yeah, that's
nice.
my friend in National City.
Oh, wow. So that means that the wind is blowing offshore then. Don't go
Yeah.
outside. Oof. What a year. We're like sitting here like,
I know,
this is
I
fine.
mean, let's be real. It's September in California. We're usually on fire right now.
yeah.
Like, this is pretty.
Something
So
on
luckily, though, by the looks of it,
Like, finally something normal is happening.
Yeah, disaster we can handle.
It's just fire. We're so used to fire.
It's just a little forest fire. Let's start. Okay, let me start adding this
So-
up.
Leaving this room and going to the rest of the house is like hitting a wall of hot, humid air.
Well, you've been sitting there in your nice air-conditioned room, so
In our 75-degree air-conditioned room. And then you go to the hallway, it's just like, boom,
It's
in
funny.
the face.
It's funny you say that because I moved away from my van at one point during the stream, and I just felt like it was super hot, and I was like, nope, turning.
yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with it. Gibbering Mouther. Let's see how much XP. You guys really racked up some XP. Oh,
Well, we were like 300 points away from level 6 in the first place.
you're also
really
getting
close.
okay, since you let Halleth kill his quarry, you actually get
We
XP
did.
as if you had as if it was you.
He asked us to let him do it. Seems therapeutic for him.
And I'll say, Ashlyn, have you read the text on Revenant? It's kind of interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've read the Pathfinder version.
Oh, I don't want to give anything away.
California snow.
California snow, nice.
Oh.
Let's see your monster
Yeah, it's great. It's a
manual.
lovely layer of ash on everything.
And it's not just me.
What's not just you?
The layer of ash.
Oh,
It wasn't a good joke.
no. Like, why are you a layer?
It was a bad joke to start with.
Yeah.
Okay, Flame Skull.
I will fully admit that one.
that was pretty awful.
I'm just shaking my head right now.
Ejected from the stream.
Oh God! Oh Jesus!
Holy shit, okay, the Flame Skull was 1100 XP.
Sorry.
That's pretty solid.
Sweet.
How much? How much
11.
XP?
Oh, I'm almost done adding it up. I've just
Oh,
gotta
okay.
I just gotta do the golem and then give you guys. I was really impressed with that barrel thing. I wish it had gone a little bit more sideways, but I'm still happy.
I was surprised how well it worked.
Yeah.
It was a terrible, terrible plan, and I was so into it.
Okay,
Over a
it's two
course
Nothics.
of like a
and that's
quarter
It was a very. It felt very Althea again. With just like run in, do something impulsive, almost die, continue to do the impulsive thing.
Yeah.
I took 70% of my damage in one hit, so yeah, or 70% of my health.
I
in one
didn't
hit,
take
so.
any damage this whole session.
Which is unusual.
Like,
I pissed things off, so I took a good amount.
the only time that I really was targeted, I was targeted twice, but like the Blabbermouth missed me both times with the, and then the skull attacked Triss instead of me. So it was
Yep.
like,
I did like kill its pet and get all up in its shit.
very true.
It's okay, I killed it.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
players.
I found the glowing weak spot.
I'm just about to get
On
the
that note,
total in.
Triss's resistance to electricity damage lasts for 1 hour, so whenever that's up.
I just wow. Okay, you're definitely at level 6. You almost okay. So you're at 20,450 At 23,000, you will level up to 7.
We almost skipped again.
Yeah, there was a lot of fights. You guys dove right into things this session. That's for sure.
Okay, can you re-say that number?
20,450.
Thank you.
And I've got a tracker on this Excel spreadsheet here, so I'll always have that number.
Cool, that's good.
Yeah, I'm actually logging like
You're
individual
almost above
fights.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna roll my hit die then.
Oh yeah, hit die time. D10.
Sure, you want to take a rest here?
Well, I'm hit die to level up.
Oh, right.
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Big money! Plus 10.
Oh, you're rolling your hit die. You are. That is very daring.
That is a 4. I always roll my hit die.
I have such bad luck when I do that.
No, I mean, it's worked out well for me. When I rolled mine for the initial character start, it was a 9, a 9, a 2, an 8. Along with
Nice.
the yeah. So this 4
Yeah,
is like it's balancing out again, but I mean, I'm already up in a way.
Yeah, I just rolled, and I rolled a 10 total with my
Right.
con.
I'm gonna.
So I'm at 54.
I'm gonna shut the stream off here. Thanks everyone for joining us today. Who stuck around? That was fun. We're the good guys. We'll see you next time.